Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagard Test Extreme. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Zagard, Zagard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and we are joined with
the MythologyGuy,
AKA Andrew for short.
Hey, I'm not short. I'll have you know, I am 5'10 and a half.
He's still pretty short to me, guys. But hello, Alpha. Hello, Yuki. How are you both doing today?
Hey.
I believe Alpha has a fanfic he wants to tell you about along with you, Toko, because apparently that's all my chat is now, is people with their fanfics.
Yeah, it's all just fanfics now. It's all fanfics and Power Rangers seasons
and,
like, motorbike shows.
Well, okay, while I support...
and they're great, don't get me wrong.
While I support your desire to write fanfics and tell us about them, I don't get it, because I don't even like fanfics. I've never once in my life been like, man, I want to read a good fanfic, because I think most of them are terrible. Not yours, just most fanfics.
Most of anything is terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
Most movies are terrible, most games are terrible.
Most TV shows, most books.
Yeah, like, you always have the needles in the haystacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's more like needles in a needle stack.
Well, I mean, like, the good stuff is the needles.
Why didn't you say diamond in the rough?
Because shut up. Alright, let's see. So, like, because there are so many missions in this game, we're just going to try to finish the ones we have, and then we're going to try to move on to the main stuff we want to do. Finish the missions we have, complete the trials in the Tai, and then just the DLC. That's the main shit we want to do. We're not going to start every single mission in the game.
And I would like to... Oh, hello, Liliest of the Lilies. How are you? You're 6'3". And hello, Baron Brezek. Welcome back. How have you been, my friend?
Where is the reinforcements thing?
I know this has only come out recently, so I'm going to try my best not to talk about it.
I think that's it.
But I recently finished the latest episodes of Stranger Things, and I will do my best not to say anything.
If you spoil it, I will fuck you up on stream. I love Stranger Things.
I know you do. I think Andrew's gonna really like this season.
This guy's only half looking out the window. He was standing here. Like, who looks out the window like this?
He didn't want to get blinded by the light.
One eye is seeing the wall.
No. What he's doing, he's like a chameleon. He can split his vision between both windows.
Oh, Shane,
he's looking through both.
Musical. Ooh, I'm blinded by.
Okay then. I have an Invader Zim one in the works. Lily, you too.
Invader Zim is the shit. We need to finish. We were rewatching it a little while ago. We didn't fit because we wanted to watch Enter the Florpus, but then we kind of got sidetracked.
Yeah, we got busy being adults.
I wonder if Enter the Florpus is good.
From what I heard, people liked it.
Okay, cool. I do like that a lot of our childhood shows are like getting the endings they never got, like Samurai Jack especially. Like I know you weren't a big Samurai Jack guy, but when I was a kid, that was my favorite Cartoon Network show. That and Teen Titans.
That one definitely needed an ending though, because that one has a story. That'd be like if Avatar never got the last 4 episodes.
Oh, that would be a nightmare if Avatar never got an ending. Yeah. But yeah, like Samurai Jack, like. So you're like, oh, it's just an episodic show. And I'm like, well, no, there is, like, literally in the intro every time, there's that overarching story. And as a kid, I was invested in it. I was like, is he ever going to get back to the past? Can we get back to the past, Samurai Jack?
And the answer is no. For those of you who haven't seen the last season, that was out 3 years ago.
Well, actually, he does.
Oh, he does?
Are you going to watch it?
No.
Okay, yes, he does.
Oh. What I was told is
he does it in a way I didn't... They make it look like he's not going to be able to. But then he does... And it's not just a, like, oh, haha, we surprised you. It's actually, like, a way that, oh, I didn't see that coming, and that makes sense. Like, so I was actually happy with how they did it.
So you're saying that it's just as amazing as The Last Jedi, where it exceeded your expectations.
How dare you! Don't even speak of those two in the same sentence! Unless you're going to say this one was Samurai Jack was way better than the last.
Obviously, it was because
Last Jedi was a piece of shit, and I stand by that.
The worst is just still that people were like, it exceeded your expectations. That makes it good, right?
It subverted your expectations. It did not exceed anybody's expectation. No, yeah, look, fucking Infinity War subverted my expectations too, and that's the right way to do it. Like, there's a whole YouTube video on it, I think by Shafrilla's Productions or something.
Oh, Schaefer Rillis?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. This stuff.
Yeah, but like he did a whole breakdown on why it was done well in Infinity War and not done well in The Last Jedi. Like, one of the reasons it doesn't work in The Last Jedi is because the way you subverted my expectations is that the characters were idiots. I wasn't expecting them to be idiots. You're right, you subverted my expectations.
Yeah. I still think the best one is, I can't remember if it was you who you made this up yourself. How did those guys down there not see this, by the way?
Yeah, does no one get alerted by, hey, there's someone over here? And they're like, oh, that's just Dave being Dave.
It's the man who cried, other man is here.
Other man! Is that how people announce a problem? Look out, other man!
I mean, it's how I announce there's a problem. If I ever see a guy walking towards me with a weapon, I just say, "Look out, other man!"
I'm gonna take out all the backup before I take out that fucking bear-headed monstrosity.
Watch, he's gonna be super easy to fight. I swear. Oh look, there's treasure.
Treasure.
I swear I saw some treasure. Most P what? All right, let me catch up on the chat a bit. Oh, thank you for following, Death Rayman. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing?
Awesome. Is it like the original PlayStation 1 Rayman, but the evil version?
Or are you a Death Ray that turned into a man?
Yes.
The
Predator bow
Pickle said he thought you were 6'2". Okay,
no,
first of all...
No, sorry, I'm not that tall.
Andrew's not 6'2". I'm almost...
I'm very happy with my height, because in middle school I was fucking puny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 6 feet, and he's just a little bit shorter than me by like an inch or two. So I know
literally like an inch and a half.
Yeah, that's how I know he's not 6'2". The other way I know he's not 6'2" is I have a friend who's 6'2", and when we stand next to each other, you can tell he's 6'2".
I've known people who are 6'2". It's yeah. God, there's fucking 2 captains and a commander.
I write good fanfics. I mean, if you say so, Lily. I've never hated anything you've written to me.
Yeah, like...
So.
Yeah.
Not that I've hated... Actually, they're probably having a couple where I'm like, I don't like that. That doesn't fit with my mind's world of this series, but...
You know, like... Yeah, like... A lot of people, like, send me, like, over Discord and other shit, they send me, like, these really long stories and stuff that they've written, and no problem, go ahead. But don't expect, like, a quick response if you're gonna do that, because I do have other stuff going on, and it takes me a while to... And I don't want to just brush through what you read and be like, yeah, whatever. Like,
it also,
actually look at it and tell you what I think.
If you want to actually read it, it's gonna take, time.
Yeah.
I have seen people post... Like, I haven't seen them do that to me, but I have seen in the Discord that people will be like, have you read the thing I sent you yet? And it's like,
how is this guy... Look what I'm shooting at him, and look how much damage it does.
Andrew, he's higher level.
Bullshit!
The bullets are not high enough level, Andrew. We've established this. You can't even hit that guy.
Yeah, fuck it.
You can distract him. They're like, what was that?
The hell was that?
Jimmy, what are you fucking around with the equipment again?
What the Sam hell is going on here? That's exactly how people talked in ancient Egypt, by the way.
Alpha says they got back into Odyssey and my PS4 control stopped working. Big sad. I've been there before.
That sucks.
Yeah, controllers are not like they used to be. You could buy one controller and it lasts you a lifetime.
I think the PS5 controllers are pretty good now so far.
A lot of people consider them the best modern controller.
Great. I'm glad PlayStation took the feedback, because the PS4 controllers, they would run out of power so quick. And one of the problems with that was they had this huge light thing on here. Hey, you're player 3 because you have the giant green light. I don't need a huge fucking light. I like this little light that we have now. It's much better.
It's also a lot slicker.
Look, it's kind of aesthetically pleasing, the big light and everything, but also, like, especially when I'm playing, like, video games, like, in the dark or something, the big light gets annoying sometimes.
What would have been a nice setting is if you could, turn it off.
Yeah.
Or turn it down, at least. That would make sense, but...
Why is the torch up? I didn't take the torch.
I'm spreading Monk S. What? Oh, it's spreading. The fanfics are spreading. The cancer verse of the fanfics. We can't have them in our universe. Cleanse the planet. Execute
Soon
order.
the fanfiction will be crushed, and the writer will be one of us.
Execute order, fanfic C6.
Really? That's how you're gonna name the order? Fanfic C6?
Yes.
That is the laziest name I've ever heard in my life.
Look, I'm not a fanfic writer. I'm not good at coming up with names. I come up with what I can.
Wow! A captain who actually died once I stabbed him in the throat. Amazing innovation of game design.
That doesn't make any sense. If you stab someone in the throat, they shouldn't die immediately. They should survive at least for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, they should survive and immediately start swinging their huge bludgeony object at you while there's a gaping hole in their throat spurting blood.
Yeah, see, this is science. This is real science.
Science, yeah.
About Samurai Jack, what do you think of Primal from Tartakovsky?
What does it say?
Tartakovsky.
Oh, Tartakovsky. That's the guy who created Samurai Jack. He also created, I think, Dexter's Lab. Yeah, Genndy Tartakovsky is really talented.
He apparently made a show called Primal.
I haven't seen Primal.
Or is it a comic? Let me know.
I don't know anything about Primal, sorry.
Oh, no, that was Baron who said that. I don't like Star Wars. Watch all the movies at one point. Don't remember shit. Really, Lily? You don't like Star Wars at all?
I mean, I can get it a little. Like if you didn't grow up with Star Wars, like the older films, like as much as we don't want to admit it, they are a little dated in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can get it a little, like not liking Star Wars. Like some people are like, oh, how can you not like Star Wars? I get it. I just I feel bad.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it, but I understand. Because,
Yeah.
but I don't get it. I mean, like to me, Star Wars is the shit, and I fucking love that stuff.
Yeah.
But I understand that sometimes it just doesn't click with people. It's like people who don't like chocolate or pizza. I don't understand that, but some people just don't like it.
Yeah, like there are things I don't like that everybody likes.
Yeah.
I hate the Blair Witch Project.
I've never seen it, and I'd probably hate it too.
You, a man who does not typically like to watch horror movies, you can handle this movie fine.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
You'll just be bored off your ass watching this movie.
I believe it.
Look, I know it's low budget and everything, so I don't want to pick on it, but the fact that so many people have declared it a masterpiece of horror makes me want to wring somebody's neck.
Which do you think is better, the Blair Witch Project or the first Evil Dead film?
Oh, the first Evil Dead film.
Okay,
Easy.
yeah, there we go.
Shit happens in that.
I love the answer, just shit happens. It's not anything specific, it just shit happens. That says a lot.
Literally, I mean... And, the first Evil Dead film has some amazing makeup and practical effects for the time and shit. The Blair Witch Project is somebody with a camera in the woods yelling fuck at somebody else. That's the movie.
So, like, just any episode of a teen drama.
Kinda.
Okay.
Oh, no. Teen dramas are competently shot most of the time.
Oh, okay. Well, that guy died a lot faster. Oh, this guy's
fuck
smart.
Off! Get out of here with your brain!
Yeah, this guy's the smartest NPC
How
in the game.
How dare you, sir? How dare you think?
How is he not a captain?
Yeah. The actual captain, he outlived the captain.
Before he could get his promotion, we killed him. What? Oh, there were two.
Did one guy just push another?
No, I think he was picking up the dead body. And
okay.
I thought
it was so weird out of context.
I thought it was like that scene in Doctor Strange where like all the arms come out of him, and I was like, "What the? Is that what's happening right now? Is he growing another body?"
Yes, he is becoming a Hindu deity.
What is this 6-2 nonsense? What? Please do X would appreciate. I'm so.
What?
I wanted to write some Star Wars sequels because I fucking hated the sequel trilogy.
Yep, as you should.
Here's the thing.
I'm one of the people who really liked Force Awakens.
Yeah, well, I think most people like the Force
Awakens. But I get the not like for it, because, yeah, it does do a lot of repeating, but I thought they were doing the repeating as, like, a setup. It's like, okay, now we're going to go into, like, the really creative shit. And then, like, we went into just spitting all over the franchise with The Last Jedi, which is why that's my most hated one. And then we went into Rise of Skywalker, literally having no idea what to do, and just, like, being like, we're sorry, and, thing, and other thing. Rise of Skywalker is just stuff happening. That's what Rise of Skywalker is.
The reason I hate I don't like Last Jedi either, but there are like some things, and I'm like, okay, I like this,
Yeah.
but or I can accept it a little bit, some stuff in it a little bit. There was not a minute of the the Rise of Skywalker that I could enjoy. The whole film, I was just annoyed and angry, and I was just like, I don't fucking get.
There's 1 minute I could enjoy. Babu Free.
Oh yeah,
that was the one redeeming quality of that.
Yeah, that's the one section of the film that I liked.
Yeah.
But then they fucking ruined that section because wait, did we not damage him?
Look how little damage that did. You see why I wanted to kill the backup first?
Oh, I understood.
This is bullshit. And there's still some more, but hopefully some asshole will go for reinforcements because I.
Nightshade wants to say hi.
Shit. Oh god, there's more guys left than I thought.
Do you want some milk tea, Kitty? You want some milk tea? No, you don't want any milk tea? Okay.
What the? I hit you with that too. Dick.
What just happened?
I don't know.
You got my head again.
Die! 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 Die!
Have a good drive. Love you.
Hey, Claire.
She's going to work again.
Oh, of course.
Well, she only worked for like a couple hours at her other job. Anyways.
Alright.
Yeah, I just hated Rise of Skywalker. Oh, I didn't change the question of the day. I'm sorry, Yuki.
No!
Right before... At least we kill this guy before you die.
And then I kill this commander! Yes! Okay.
Now we just have to find the last treasure.
Okay, so that general was the guy I was supposed to kill. I have to get his, like, formula or whatever in order to complete the mission. Okay, I got some.
What, was he a scientist as well?
No, it's his baby formula that I have to get.
Oh, we have to get the baby formula because we're running out. Everybody's out of baby formula.
I hate these enemy types so much. These assholes who stab you, drop a smoke bomb, and run away, and then throw things at you. This is so annoying. Fuck off. Okay.
Which is worse, them or the witches in God of War 4?
These guys.
Really? I feel like the witches are...
But the witches, at least you can, like, just Atreus arrow.
That's
like,
fair.
in some ways. Okay, I've got the baby formula. Oh, they have Greek fire here. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Do we get to use the Greek fire?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
We just have to destroy it. But wouldn't it be so cool if it gave you, like, a new tool? Like, you know how we have the fire bombs? What about Greek fire bombs?
Oh, that would be fucking cool.
Amazing. See? Ubisoft ideas?
You could have just made it green fire and then do a little bit extra
literally.
damage.
Could have just done that. Ooh, is this shit gonna explode? That's not very Greek fire.
Yeah, that's kind of tame.
That was... Why was this a threat? Why were you concerned about this Bayek? I don't get it.
Huh.
Oh, we have to destroy it. We can't let it fall into the wrong hands. It's just oil.
I don't think it's a problem.
That was literally just... my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Okay,
what is that marker? That was... Oh, is this more of the... We have
oh, it's here. Yeah. I thought, like, where's the marker?
Well, it spread to the other ones. Let's see if it even spreads to the other ones. Oh, it did.
Looks
okay.
like it. Okay.
There's a TikTok channel where a guy cosplays as Pop and he just says "do it" to songs like beats. It's hysterical. Oh yeah, like there's one.
That sounds fun.
One of the videos I saw of his. I know which guy you're talking about. It's the "Don't Touch Me" and it goes da 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 da. Do it. And then Lily says she tried to like Star Wars. I watched all the films and saw Force Awakens and tried watching the new ones. Yeah, I just didn't really care for it. That's fine, Lily. I get it.
I get it.
I don't understand how you couldn't like it because to me it's like such an important thing of things I like. But the fact that you didn't like it is totally fine. I will never be like, how?
I actually think the best Star Wars movie for like new audience might be Rogue One because it's not dated at all, and the second half of it is so much fucking fun.
That's fair, yeah. Rogue One probably is a good one to start with.
Yeah.
I mean, I would... When I have kids, I'm going to make them watch episode 4 when they're like 5.
I'm happy Wilda enjoyed Star Wars. Wilda enjoyed it because she loved Darth Vader, and she really which fair, like everybody loves him.
Yeah, he's one of the best villains of all time.
And what's sad is she also really liked the Death Star when it was introduced. She was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And she thought that was going to be like the big threat of the trilogy. But he got blown up in the first movie. She was like, "Oh, what? It's gone already!" That was her most depressing death, the Death Star.
Ironic.
And then they bring it back in the Return of the Jedi, and she has to watch it die again.
I mean,
no, Shane, we're talking about Star Wars. When you say ironic, you have to say it like
ironic.
Ironic.
Oh, thank you, K-Sex. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. How are you doing? What brought you here? Andrew or me?
Goddamn.
Or did you come because my cat made you come? I know she has she's blackmailing a lot of people right now.
Okay, there's a tunnel. I think it leads to some of the shit I'm looking for.
So, according to Baron Brezek, Primal is a cartoon about a caveman and a T-Rex working together to survive in the Savage Land.
That sounds fun.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, and Genndy Tartakovsky, so... Yeah.
I could look
Genndy
into
also made the first Clone Wars show.
The movie, you mean? Or
No.
The animated one?
The show. The first show.
The 2D one?
Yeah, the 2D one.
I thought it was just a movie. I guess it was a show.
You can watch it as a movie now, but it aired as a show.
I've always been confused about that, because I remember seeing it as episodes when I was a kid, but I didn't know when they were on, so I didn't watch them all. And then years later, somebody said, "Oh, those were movie." That was a movie, and I was like, "Oh."
They say that because you can watch it as a movie now.
Yeah,
you can watch the whole thing on YouTube.
Okay, I'll think about it. That explains why it felt so much like Samurai Jack when I was watching it.
Yeah, and it shows actually like how Anakin became a Jedi. Like, it's the only piece of Star Wars media that shows that.
Oh, it's him going through the trials?
Well, it's actually... Obi-Wan actually convinces the council. It's like, does he even need to go through the trials? Has he not done it already with the accomplishments he's made? Like, there's like, the trial of pain or something? It's like, did he not go through that when he lost his hand? Like, did he not go through this trial when he did this, and this when he did this, and this when he did this? Because, like, oh yeah, maybe we should just make him a knight already. And then Yoda knights him and everything.
That actually makes his whole being upset that he doesn't become a master make even more sense.
Yeah.
Because everybody else has to go through all these trials just to become a basic Jedi Knight, and then they have to prove themselves again to become a master.
He like went through it in a different way, in a quicker way. So I guess he just got used to that kind of.
Yeah, he's like, "Come on, I've done all the shit that you've done. Why can't I be this level?" And they're like, "Fuck you! You haven't."
Listen here, take a seat, young Skywalker. Where the hell is that last treasure? I saw it earlier, and now I don't know where the hell it is.
Is it where that marker? No.
I don't want to start another mission.
No, don't.
Is that it there? Hold on, next to the mission?
I think it might be it next to the mission.
What do I have marked? Where? I just placed.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Oh, yeah, I see it too.
It is next to. You got to go up, I think.
Okay.
There's some stairs to your left.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this thing so I don't fucking lose it again. Yeah, the mission kept blocking it, you asshole!
I was right, it was next. I thought I saw something next to it. I was like, that diamond looks
we're not starting any more missions. I just want the treasure. I'm just gonna go to this guy in need, take his shit, and leave. Oh, it's just a note anyway. And mine!
Ooh, a carbon crystal.
Great.
Can we upgrade any of our shit?
Now we can make a lightsaber.
I wish.
Right, let's see if we can upgrade.
He's wearing a lion fur cloak. Heracles joined the Roman army.
Oh, we can increase arrow capacity. I mean, that's kind of good against,
might as well.
Trials.
Have to get his formula, the Krabby Patty secret formula. Me Krabby Patty secret formula.
All right.
Destruction everywhere.
Let's go finish this mission now.
All right, while you do that, I will read the chat. What do you remember about my mythology-themed masked rider, Andrew?
Oh yeah, I remember that the characters like go through like levels or like stages, forms or whatever, and each form is like a different god. Like there's the god of death one who goes through all the gods of death, right?
Yep, that's right.
And god of war and all that other shit.
I do remember I took a quiz because I was curious about what color my lightsaber would be. It was a long quiz with so many questions ranging from personality things to other stuff. It said my saber color was white. That doesn't make sense. Because...
isn't the white color just for, like, the guards and stuff? Like
no.
The temple?
The white color is specifically for people who are not part of the Jedi Order. Who have, they don't really believe in the way of the Jedi, but they still believe in the way of the light side of the Force. And the only way to get a white lightsaber, is to reverse the way to get a red lightsaber in the canon now. So remember how it used to be they were made by technology.
I don't see how that doesn't make sense. Maybe that's what this person's like.
I guess possibly, but the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. The reason it doesn't make sense to me is because the way to get any normal lightsaber, like any normal colors, those are naturally found as carbon crystals. And then if you use the dark side of the Force and you force the crystal to bleed by putting in your dark hatred, that's what turns it red. And
I thought the red ones were artificial.
That's what the old canon used to be, but they came out.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah, they changed it. I kind of like this one more because it makes it more mystical.
It is more mystical and more actually dark and shit, so that's kind of interesting.
And then the way you make a white lightsaber is you free it from the redness by cleansing a red crystal of the dark
there you go.
Force. That's why I'm like the personality thing doesn't make sense to me.
Well, maybe he has the personality to do it.
Fair.
Egypt will not burn today. I mean... So to stop from burning Egypt, what did you do with all that Greek fire? I ignited it in Egypt. So Egypt did burn today.
Yes, but we were already burning. We're in the middle of a desert. It's a hot sun every day.
But only small parts of it. You see, all this oil, fire, whatever, that was such a huge threat. I set it all off at once, and doing so just resulted in a tiny little fire in a small area. Oh, then why was it even a threat?
Look, I didn't like the guy. He said he would set my pubes on fire. That was the reason it was a threat. It wasn't actually Egypt that was at stake. It was my pubes. My precious, precious pubes. That was a weird thing I just said.
I really wish they had, gone a little more all out with the Greek fire or something. You know what you could have done is you could have had it being transported on a boat. So you set it off there. That way it's a controlled explosion in the middle of the ocean and just decimate the boat.
That would have been fucking awesome.
Blow up the fucking boat. That's what you do.
But, this is a side mission, so they can't have any cool action scenes like that, Andrew.
Yeah, it's not like Ubisoft has any money.
Yeah, they're a poor, struggling indie company, Andrew.
They're doing pretty bad. But it's because of their NFT crap and shit like that. It screwed them over.
I'm going to read Lily's latest message, then I'll read Alpha's message, and then Baron's, okay, guys? So, I don't know, but I took other quizzes and got mostly white. I know nothing about Star Wars to begin with, so I really just went in blind and answered honestly as possible. Good for you, Lily. I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm saying the fact that you can get white as an answer is... it works, kind of, but it also does... I don't know. It's... I have mixed feelings on it. I'm glad you got a... Did you get a color you like, though? The white color? Not that, Obviously, the coolest one would be black, but only one person in the universe can ever have the black saber.
I think I got black on a quiz once. It was either black or...
So you're a Mandalorian.
It was back in the old canon.
I still think there was only one.
Yeah, in the current canon, there's only one. I think they were originally intending there to be more black ones, but then they changed their mind. Hello, Starkiller had a black one, if you find it.
Yes, because cosmetics in that one game, totally.
All completely canon.
Yeah, all completely canon.
When Starkiller downloads the Jar Jar Binks costume, and goes around killing everyone with a black lightsaber, that is now canon.
It's now canon. The Sith Jar Jar is now real.
I liked that game. I was a little sad when they made it non-canon anymore. And that... The second game, for all its faults, never got the sequel. They were trying to set up a sequel, and actually, if you look up what they had in mind, it sounds amazing. So, I don't know if you remember, the second game ends with actually Starkiller captured Darth Vader, and he was flying away, to, obviously bring Darth Vader to the Rebel, base and shit. So the plans for the third game were going to be, the ship gets, knocked off course, and they land on a planet, and Starkiller and Vader have to team up for the game. That sounds
cool.
Amazing. I think they might have been planning also to have like
co-op.
They said they were considering like either co-op or like switching between the two characters, and I was like, yes, I want to play as Darth Vader in a Force Unleashed game again. That sounds amazing. It's like, okay, I didn't really like the second game, but I see what you were going for in the third one, and I would have been so on board.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
It's like, yes, that sounds exactly like what fans want.
The only thing is the second game felt so different from the first game.
Also, one of the reasons I really would have wanted to play that third game, like, this is, like, kind of a tamer reason, but Starkiller and Vader teaming up, I would have loved to hear what they would have to say to each other.
I know, right?
Like, with all the history they have. We're talking so much about Star Wars in this Assassin's Creed.
I mean, they're very similar, you know, sort of.
Just quietly down. Okay, good.
Okay,
I was about to say, did that not kill him? I was going to get annoyed.
Yeah, if you set a person on fire, there's a small chance they may survive.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Curio. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. What are you doing here? What brought you to our humble abode? Here where we have our treasure. Wait.
I pressed the assassinate. No.
It's fine. You didn't wake
It's
it.
okay. Nobody noticed that.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, this guy woke up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beauty sleep.
You little nappy nap. Oh, he's like, what was going on out there? He ran to the body. Is he tracking you?
Hello? No, he's just going to the charcoal body.
He's like, what's going on?
So I guess he heard what was going on, but the guy standing over here didn't.
Yeah, he was too far away, Andrew. You know, he didn't have his,
Okay, yeah,
How is this guy noticing you?
Closer. Oh man.
That should have just instantly exploded and killed him.
That would have been nice.
Considering the fact that it burned that section over there.
Yeah.
What, did the fire
It
leap
hit
over him?
everything but the guy I was going for.
The fire literally leaped over him. What the fuck is this shit?
Fire's like, oh, excuse me, sir.
Let's see. Their Greek fire wasn't authentic. It was fake, and they bought it from a shady merchant.
Yeah.
That's true, Baron.
Bullshit. It wasn't Greek fire. It was imported from the Philippines.
Oh yeah, Alpha has a question for you.
Okay.
But real quick before you do, because you mentioned the Philippines, I saw an article online that said the Philippines is having an over surplus of mangoes and people are panicking. And the first comment is just a guy saying, "I can help."
I can help. Oh no, not a lot of mangoes.
So Alpha says he's writing a Percy Jackson story with characters. The character's a son of Hestia and a champion of Hephaestus.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
I'm adding cameos for members of the Horde, including Zagard.
What the hell happened here?
They tried to resist.
Every single person shot in the back. You have to make an effort for that.
Notice they just copy and pasted the same model over and over. It's
literally the same 4 arrows, too, in the same place.
They're like, no one will notice.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
My character is a son of champion of Hephaestus. I'm adding a cameo for members of the Horde, including Zagard. Would you like a cameo, or and who would your godly parent be?
Are you asking me? So you're putting Zagard in, and you're.
By the way, I did the test yesterday, and apparently my godly parent is Poseidon.
Oh, cool.
So we're cousins.
Yeah. The test says that. If you want to go by what the Riordan test says, it said to me that my godly parent is Hades. I don't know if that works in the confines of your story or not, but I also really love Hephaestus and Hestia. Honestly, like, you can pick. I love all the Greek gods. If I like a story with like me having any god as a parent, I consider awesome.
So you said, yeah, go ahead, and you can pick the parent, the godly parent.
I'm just saying, if you want to go by what ReadRiordan.com says, it's Hades.
Baron said, before I saw The Last Jedi, I expected it to be an entertaining movie, but it was a confusing mess with a lot of what the fuck moments. My expectations were indeed subverted.
Yeah.
Sarcastic clapping.
We were so excited to see it. We went in full cosplay. I went in full old Luke Skywalker cosplay. He went in full Anakin cosplay. We were so ready. And we're just sitting in the theater like, yeah, here we go. And at the end of the movie, we're just like, uh-huh.
Yeah, I was like, what did we just watch?
Yeah, we just walked out of there like, okay, is it just me or no? I know it's just like
I kind of like.
We were so confused. Like we were like, was that bad? And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, yeah, that was really bad. I didn't like it. You know what's funny is when we first saw Rise of Skywalker, we actually liked it. I think we were just so relieved to see like fan service and shit after how much we hated Last Jedi. But then we thought about it and we were like, actually, that wasn't good.
Yeah, like the knife thing, that was so stupid.
That was the dumbest scene in the film. That knife shit. It's fucking so.
And then it's followed by an equally dumb scene. No one except for an expert sailor could traverse these waters.
I forgot about that.
Immediately traverses the waters. And then there's one door that still works in this place, and then they have a fake out where she might turn dark for like 10 seconds.
I like how Bayek's mission was to find this guy. Mm-hmm. He walks past all these dead bodies, and he finds this guy, and he goes, oh, this guy is dead. That sickens me. It's like, dude, everybody's dead. Look, this guy, at least he doesn't have 4 arrows in his back like this same character model we keep seeing over and over.
They copy and pasted it again.
Oh, no. This
one
has 3, Shane. Look at all the hard work.
They did so much work.
And it's totally not repeated right here with the exact same position.
I get that it would be a lot.
No, I don't think it actually matters.
It doesn't matter. But you could also just not have that many bodies in the room, right? You know?
Does this guy have an Ankh tattoo?
Yes, he does.
That's pretty boss.
It's either a tattoo or it's a
what happened here? Some John Wick shit.
That's fucking scary. Oh shit.
Jeez.
This is
plot twist. These were the bad guys.
Yeah, these were the bad guys. Turns out we were.
Now that we know that this man is dead, should we bury him to set his spirit to rest? No, we're gonna go find his bracelet. Bracelet hunt!
Bracelet hunt.
I understand. That bracelet, we are past the return date. We must retrieve it. We can no longer get a refund.
It was only for the prom night. It was what's it called? It was a rental.
Remember when we went to see Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark and they were like, we are selling the actual Mary Jane bracelet from the movie. I'm like, she had a bracelet?
Yeah, I remember both of us, we both said that out loud too.
Like,
we were like,
what Mary Jane bracelet?
She had a bracelet?
She had a bracelet? Yeah, we both literally said out loud, like, she had a bracelet?
And weren't they selling it for like $200?
No, 2,000.
Oh, that's right. I remember it was
and they were raising money for charity, so no hate or anything.
No hate
it's
or
just
anything.
Like, it's like the way they were talking about the bracelet, you'd think it was such an iconic.
Yeah, you remember all those scenes with the bracelet where you see Peter buying her the bracelet?
The actual Mary Jane, and the actress comes out like doing all this, and I'm like, I can't even see it really.
Yeah,
like, cool. It's like, okay, cool, yeah. I never noticed the bracelet before now. In fact, I still can't even see it. Thanks, but no
the
thanks.
fact that you sold it for charity is the good part.
Honestly, I'm way more interested in that poster signed by the entire cast you talked about before this.
Yeah, I remember they literally talked about a poster signed by the entire cast before.
Yeah.
Like, that's like
that sounds pretty
higher.
Awesome, yeah. Sell more of those. But, good for them. They were raising money for charity.
Rip, that Mr. Mime got out. Big sad, Lily.
Oh, too bad.
She tried to catch one.
It was a very ambitious and very strange musical.
Andrew, would you like to hear the Pokédex entry for Mr. Mime?
Sure.
The broadness of his hands may be no coincidence. Many scientists believe its palms become enlarged specifically for pantomiming. It's literally genetically evolved to mime.
Amazing. Every time I hear the word pantomime, I just think of Monty Python, because they would always make these meta jokes like, and here comes the pantomime horse.
Are we trying to assassinate
Give me that. Oh, I guess I already have the bracelet. He's dead, isn't he? How do you know that? You killed him!
Cario says he's reading the Percy Jackson series for the first time. My godly parent is Apollo. I was pretty glad because he's my favorite god. That's awesome. Good for you.
I found his bracelet. Oh, this piece of shit? I hate this bracelet. Oh, yeah, she's like, what good is a bracelet? My child will grow up without a father. Well, maybe he wasn't that great a father.
Leave me alone to my grief.
I can leave you even more alone.
I don't think he would be alone. Then she'd be in a duo with all the other dead people.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm not wrong. You're not alone there.
Ooh. Oh, there's an elephant battle nearby.
Andrew, Alpha says, yes, what you said works. I will add you to the story now as references like I did with Zagard.
Thank you. That's awesome.
All right, Yuki, have fun with your lurk.
I know we said we weren't going to start new fights, but Shane, elephant.
Oh, we have to fight the
elephant.
elephant.
Gotta fight the elephant.
Oh, I just realized I have the Pokemon thing set up so it's going right over your face, so it looks like the Ditto's censoring your mouth.
Censor this motherfucker. He talks so much shit.
I'll move that during the break if you guys remind me. I swear, fuck my Wi-Fi. I don't know if you can do that. Is that even legal?
I think if you fuck the Wi-Fi, you void the warranty.
I'm almost done.
Enter.
I'm on chapter 9 of The Last Olympian. I already have the Heroes of Olympus series ready to read right after.
Oh shit, this elephant looks armored.
It is.
Oh god. Wait, I changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, we stabbed it in the dick.
Its name is Cirrus.
Cirrus, no. Sirius the elephant. Yeah, who's a cute kitty? Who's a cute kitty?
Not this elephant.
Right in his nose. He's gonna have hay fever for months. Why don't you try throwing some Greek fire? Yeah.
I don't have any Greek fire. I just have regular, way better fire.
This is really fucked up that they make you kill an elephant multiple times.
Yeah, these poor elephants. Anyway, let's kill them.
Anyways, I need the meat.
It's okay. We get like $20 for doing this.
Only 12 back then. That would actually probably be a lot.
Kill the elephant and you get $5.
If you kill the elephant here, then Simba can't come over anymore. No, not Simba. So what was your favorite part of the series so far, Akirio? Out of the first 4 books, because you're not done with the 5th book. So.
This elephant has so much health.
The last thing I told you was that design for Gabriel, the next general, is Raphael. His design is a giant, beefy man wearing all red armor.
Raphael the Angel, right?
Yes, Raphael the Angel. And he has spider legs coming out of his back, and he uses a battle axe for a weapon. That sounds pretty awesome. I kind of like that. Freaky as hell, but awesome. If you... See that fucking elephant, how tough it is? That's exactly like the fucking boar in Odyssey. At least the elephant doesn't call other elephants into the fight. Well, now I don't want to fight the Aramanthian boar. Because that shit sounds annoying as fuck.
It calls other boars, damn. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the guy on the top was arrowing you.
I hate this asshole.
I don't know if this elephant should still be alive, I'm just saying.
I've stabbed it in the legs like 12 times.
Like right in the legs, not even like a little slash, like straight through its kneecaps. Okay, maybe not its kneecaps.
You know what would be great is if I could just snipe the guy off the elephant.
I know, and then you could spare the elephant. That should be a trophy.
Or at least like snipe him off so he stops shooting at you during the fight.
So which is more fun since you've played them fairly close together? Killing these elephants or killing a Tremor Tusk in Horizon Forbidden West?
The Tremor Tusk is way more epic, I'll tell you that.
That's true. This just feels kind of like run in circle.
Okay,
shoot.
I've half killed him.
I do like how much more they made the machines more puzzly in the second game. So it feels like you actually have to kind of like figure out how to kill each machine.
Yeah. This thing does so much damage and really low on health.
Just don't be low, forehead.
Ah!
You're not excited for the new Pokemon game at all, are you?
Not really, no.
Well, they recently...
I kind of lost a lot of interest in the Pokemon game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not that they're bad or anything, I'm just kind of Pokemon out, especially since they just... Like, it's not like they're doing anything all that unique, so, you know. Honestly, I feel like if I wanted to play Pokemon again, I'd just go play, like, Heartland again or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, like, that's, like, you know, that's probably the best one.
Interesting. I'm surprised that one's you consider that one to be your best.
Well, I really like the Johto region. Like,
Yeah,
and Gold was my first game, and Heart Gold, like, you know, it just took the game and, you know, added to it. So I like that.
Makes a lot of sense. I get that.
And you can walk with your Pokemon. I really like that. I don't like that they took that out if you check it.
I can kind of understand it because they would have to keep
you
remaking
gotta
the
animate
models.
all the sprites and everything.
What makes me annoyed is when they do bring it back in the Sword and Shield DLC. It's terrible, and I literally mean it's terrible because they the Pokemon can't keep up with you for most of them.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is you have to you start going super far ahead. The Pokemon goes back into the ball, and then it teleports right next to you to come back out. And then by the time it teleports to where you were, you're like 20 feet past that area. So now it disappears again. And the other thing is it has a physical model, so if you try to turn around, you'll bump into it.
Oh!
You want me to do it?
You can give it a try if you want.
All right,
or you
Kitty.
Can just move on to something else.
Kitty, should we kill the elephant? No? Okay. I'm gonna go finish another mission. What missions do we have?
Open up. I just finished a couple.
New in town.
Yeah, you win.
Where's that?
You have to track a mission.
I thought I tracked it. I clicked X and nothing happened.
Yeah. No, I think for this one there's a certain area you have to go to.
The region of Lestopolis to discover the Temple of a Million Years. Where the heck is Lestopolis?
Whatever that means.
Let's see. Okay, that's not Lestopolis. That's not Lestopolis. That's not Lestopolis. Do you let me know when you see Lestopolis,
You
chat.
want to do a different mission?
Yeah, let's do a different mission.
That's the DLC.
One bad apple.
Okay.
The healer, Pryax, asks Byac to do something.
There. To the right.
We haven't unlocked this fast travel point. Fuck.
No, we have not.
Alright. Come here, Choco Camel.
Choco Camel.
Alright, I'm just gonna let it auto run for us. Anything you want to catch?
Where did you leave up in?
The last thing that Alpha said is the one I read.
Yeah. So Toko says the next general is Michael, the Archangel. And his design, a lot of angels in this one. His design is a tall man wearing all green armor with tentacles coming out of his back. Dang. And snakes coming out of holes in his chest. And his main weapon is a gun that can transform into any gun of his choosing. You know, this sounds like if Michael was being adapted into an anime.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like that.
Yeah. Because animes always do really creative shit like this.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people love this design, but I still don't like the Thor design for the
Record of Ragnarok. You know, I've just accepted that Record of Ragnarok is like, you know, it's not actually trying to adapt the mythology. It's saying, how wacky anime can we make these mythological characters?
Yeah, that's fair.
Because none of them look anything like they would in mythology. The closest ones are probably Aphrodite and Shiva.
The closest thing for Thor is that he has a hammer and his hair is red.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, he's wearing gloves.
Oh, is he? I didn't really...
Yeah, but they're like skin-tight gloves.
Yeah.
I will say, though, even though, like, you know, it's nothing like Thor from mythology, it was... I burst out laughing when I first saw it, and I was like, that is creative, how you make the hammer fucking gigantic and everything.
Makes sense, yeah. I forget, did you like Record of Ragnarok?
The show, I hated it at first, but it grew on me a little with the next two fights. Because the first fight is terrible in Record of Ragnarok. The anime. I haven't read the manga yet. Everyone says the anime doesn't do the manga justice. The first fight is terrible in the anime, because it's so slow and they keep cutting away from it every 5 fucking seconds to give you more exposition and more backstory that you should have gotten out of the way before the fight. Like,
That's annoying as fuck.
yeah, literally every time a character swings their weapon, they're like, wait, let me tell you the history of this character. Let me tell you the history of this weapon. Let me tell you the history of this character figuring out how to do this attack with this weapon. I'm not kidding. Like,
You don't need the...
Wilda and I watched it together. I'm so glad Wilda watched it with me. I couldn't have handled this shit alone. We were screaming, "Shut up!" at the TV. Like, we were like, "Shut up! Shut up!"
Yeah, that would piss me off too.
But then the second fight, they have 1 flashback per character. Fine. That's all we need. And then it's just the fight. And I'm like, good. And it's an entertaining fight to watch. And then I was like, okay, you're picking up. I like it better now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
At least it starts bad and gets better and doesn't start good and gets worse. Because whenever a show gets worse, it's just, that's even more painful.
What sucks is I love the premise, too. Like, it opens up with the premise. I'm like, I really like this premise. And then and then there's that terrible fight. And I was like, oh, come on.
They did. They came all over your face with how bad that fight was.
Yeah.
Hello, female human who I totally remember.
Hi, how are you? Who are you?
Why are you?
I'll do you one better.
Why is Gamora? So something about mothers, wives, temples, people getting sick. They're pleased to see their loved ones unanswered.
Something dark side.
something evil. Something unnatural. something Jedi.
So, basically you're saying the water nymphs have risen up against the tree nymphs, and they're in an all-out war, and you need me to get your special cranberry pie out of the center of it before it gets ruined by the nymph war. I understand.
You know, I'm surprised I didn't bring this up. I have to call Sinu to find out where I gotta go.
So he can use his X-ray vision.
That's literally what it is.
Thank you, Superman.
Okay, I'll go a little higher so I can X-ray.
I think
vision.
it's in there.
There we go. Yep,
Thank
literally.
you for looking clean through the roof to find that, Sinu.
Literally,
really
X-ray
appreciate
vision.
it.
Glad we got you those special X-ray goggles.
Devil bird.
I mean, probably. We killed a lot of people. He's probably getting stronger with every murder we commit. But yeah, speaking of Star Wars, Obi-Wan came out, and I've seen the first 2 episodes. They're good. There's one scene in it that I was just like, are you fucking stupid? But the rest of it I liked.
Oh dear.
I think you'll like how they do Obi-Wan in this. Or you'll hate it.
Do you want to watch Peacemaker at any point?
Yeah, I do. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Same.
I heard it's really good, though.
Awesome. I wasn't in a rush to watch that, so I just said, I don't want to watch it alone.
That makes sense. What are you doing?
Sir? He's actually supposed to be there. I thought that was an error.
Yeah, no, this guy's actually insane. This guy's actually just insane.
Satan, leave him! Where's Flavius? You killed him already, you idiot!
We were supposed to do this way before we killed him, I guess.
Ooh, that statue has boobies.
So do I. I gotta lay off on the crackers.
Boobies! Plot twist, it's a male.
It's man boobies.
Man boobies. Hey, boobies are boobies, okay?
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, what do I gotta do? Do I just throw him out the window?
This guy's name is Krios. I know he's Greek. I guess just take him out the window and...
Oh, there were some stairs over there.
You went the wrong way!
How am I... Why are there only one set of stairs up here?
Fun fact, Krios is the Titan of constellations.
Oh.
Alright, so Akirio says, in the first book, I really liked having Ares as the villain instead of Hades. Yep.
That was good, yeah.
Way more sense. Book 2, my favorite part was when they steal the Queen Anne's Revenge. Yeah, Blackbeard's ship. Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking cool, yeah.
And Edward Thatch's boat. Yeah, that's Blackbeard's real name. And I love how he is a son of Hermes. I think Apollo might be a son of Hermes. No, Apollo is son of Zeus and Leto. In book 3, I love the whole junkyard of the gods scene.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
Where Talos shows up. That was a great idea. Book 4, it was Calypso and Annabeth kissing Percy. I forgot. Did Annabeth kiss Percy in the 4th
Yeah,
book
it was
at any point?
It was at the very end. She was like, where were you? And that's where he. What is going on?
I didn't think she kissed him before. I didn't remember her kissing him at all before the ending of the 5th one.
I know the 5th one starts with Elizabeth Dare kissing him.
No, it starts with her trying to get him to kiss her.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, well, let's not say any spoilers since they're on Lost Olympian.
Yeah, he said he's on chapter 9, so.
That's what I liked about each book, and Harriet Tubman is a demigod! Yeah, they do that with a lot of historical figures.
Game?
Okay.
Game?
No. This guy is too ugly to be put on the ground properly here.
How do I drop him?
R2.
Oh.
Complete
there we
objective.
Go. All right. Just keep your voice down.
Yeah, shut up!
You know what Harriet Tubman being a demigod reminds me of?
What?
Remember in Days of Future Past where they say that JFK was a mutant? That's what I get the same vibes. He was one of us.
I don't get that scene though, because they say the bullet curved. I was trying to save him, so you curved the bullet and still hit him with it?
The mountains.
I think what it's saying is he tried to curve the bullet before it hit, but he fucked up. So, because you know the whole theory of the whole thing about JFK,
Yeah.
is that if you look the X-ray of his body, he has a bullet wound here, a bullet wound here, a bullet wound here, and a bullet wound here. And so that's why people are like, there were multiple shooters or they had a fucking magic bullet because that means it bounced around his body. So in that movie, what they're saying is that
it's that Aaron Black fatality from MKX.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what that thing is. That's supposed to be the JFK assassination. And they're saying that Magneto, the bullet penetrated him, he was trying to pull it out. Instead of just reversing the bullet, he decided to bounce it around JFK's body like a fucking idiot.
That feels like how Peter Griffin would try to stop it. Like, oh no. Alright, I'm a little behind on the chat. So Toko says, well, I said God is the main villain, so obviously the generals will all be angels. Yeah, you're right. Also, Michael is basically God's assassin. Cool. Ooh, are you going to use Azrael at all? That would be awesome.
Ooh, that would be fucking cool. Azrael's a fucking cool ass.
Some Pokemon stuff. Hey, boobs are better on a man. That way you get both the boobs and the penis.
What a thing to say. Okay, good for you.
Because I was pointing out boobies early.
I know, but...
I thought Blackbeard was a son of Ares. I honestly don't remember. Maybe
I'm pretty sure he was a son of Apollo because the whole thing about stealing and stuff, and that's what...
That would be Hermes.
Or, oh. I don't know, then. Don't ask me to explain it.
Yeah. I love Annabeth's jealousy towards Rachel. I like that, too. Yeah. They're basically making it really clear that Annabeth likes Percy, and Rachel even points it out.
Okay, just let me off the fucking chocobo.
I think Rick Riordan... Look, I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but I think he's really good at writing female characters from what I've seen.
More important than that, he's good at writing teenage characters.
I remember I used to try to, like when I was younger, I used to try to come up with, like, superheroes and stuff, and it was really hard for me to figure out what kind of personality to give to, like, a female one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, you know, because I'm not a woman, so, you know, I find it impressive when someone seems to know how to do that.
He's better than the writer of Naruto, who literally said the reason why all the female characters suck in his series is because he doesn't know how to write a female character.
Well, bring in some help, man!
And the funniest thing is, so they have a sequel series about Naruto's son called Boruto.
Yeah.
And the Naruto writer is coming back, and everybody's like, oh no, all the female characters are going to be shit again. Because they apparently have character development now.
Yeah. And in Battle of the Labyrinth, they made her... Hera. They made Hera seem nice, and she would never hurt Hercules? Oh, did they do that? I remember Hercules hates Hera, like, in later parts of the sequel series. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've read Percy Jackson, so obviously I don't remember everything.
I recently listened to the audiobook, and I remember the way they wrote it isn't that she's nice to Heracles, but more that she kind of has to put up with him because he's a god now, and so she can never kill him. And also, you know, she pretends to be nice, is the thing. And then, you know, what's her name? Annabeth calls her out for her bullshit. It's like, you don't actually care about having a family. You care about having the family you want.
Yeah.
And then Hera makes
It's like Tywin Lannister.
Yep, exactly. Except for Tywin is way...
Ooh, what do we
I
got?
don't know, who's worse to you, Tywin or Hera? Because if
Hera's a god. Tywin at least dies at some point.
I was going to say besides the whole fact that one of them is a god, because that kind of gives one of them a really unfair advantage in the not being as bad as you could.
I'm still going to say Hera. She's hurt way more people than Tywin has. Then you just show up murder. Wait a minute. Isn't that woman on the altar the woman who sent you here in the first place? How'd she get here before you?
Dark magic.
She's a witch! Confirm that kill with all the blood pouring out of it.
She makes me ashamed.
I like how this is free prisoner.
Did you see the way we freed him? We were a fucking Jedi. We just went...
She was torturing these people.
You are not bound. These are not the droids you are
These
looking.
are not the chains that you are being held by. Fucking Jedi magic. Oh, that reminds me of a scene in Obi-Wan that I want to talk to you about. I fucking love it, and I know you're gonna fucking love it too. There was a guy in the movie that I was like, or not in the movie, in the second episode, I was like, who is that guy? I was trying to remember him for the longest time. And then he started acting super weird. I was like, oh, I remember him now. He's one of the few characters I liked in a recent movie, and I won't say which movie it was.
Okay. You know, I actually heard Disney's, or some aspect of Star Wars announced Babu Freak is gonna be used again. And I was like, yes.
Probably because he's the one thing everybody liked in that movie.
He's the one thing the audience cheered at in the movie at the end when he comes in. Hey!
Yeah, seriously.
The audience fucking cheered.
Babu Freak was very entertaining.
They didn't cheer for anything else.
No, nothing else. But Babu Freak. Babu Freak is a god among men. That's where Disney realized you have to do a tiny little creature.
Pre-established character. He was introduced in that movie, and him just coming in and going, "Hey!" The audience had the biggest reaction, and we were doing it too. Because I was like, "Hell the fuck yeah!"
Yeah, Babu Freak is great.
It's amazing how something so simple can result in that.
Yeah, it's like the same stuff with Baby Yoda. That was super simple.
Maybe Yoda makes a little more sense though, because there's already Yoda.
Yeah,
you know.
True.
But Babu Freak is just 100% new.
That's where Disney learned. If you put a small creature in your series, it'll make you billions of dollars.
Thank you. For me, for Balagrey, it is more
It is more than I would have asked. I did exactly what you asked. Hello?
get sick of saying so many goodbyes.
Well, you know, I honestly didn't even remember who you were when you asked me to do shit, so this is a very easy goodbye.
Yeah, this is like a...
Like, excuse me, I have to find Flavius, the man I already killed.
Now is our time.
I get they were expecting us to do this mission before finishing the story. This just reminds me how impressed I am by games that have that alternative dialogue depending on where you are in the story.
So I have a kind of anime-esque question for you.
Okay?
In Greek mythology, now I know that Hera's not one of the strongest, or even considered really strong. But who would you say, who would you say are the weak? Is she stronger than anybody?
Here's the thing, Hera did fight in the Titan War,
Okay.
and she is one of the original 6. I think she does have a lot of power. She just isn't the kind of person who wants to get her hands dirty, you know?
Interesting.
I think she, kind of like Tywin, you know, like she could do well in a fight, but she prefers to handle things, you know,
Up here, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
It's hard for me to gauge her power level specifically because
It's so vague.
yeah, it's so goddamn.
It's like
vague.
Zeus is stronger than all of them, except for maybe Poseidon and Hades, but we don't actually know because they never fight.
It's so weird because I've read a bunch of different Greek like storytellings, and some say Zeus is more powerful than all the other gods put together.
Mm-hmm.
Others say that when the coup was arranged, they recruited Poseidon because he was the only one they thought could take on Zeus potentially.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if he's stronger than all of you put together, then that either means no, you're wrong, or everyone but Poseidon is weak as shit.
Yeah, seriously. It's imagine they were bodybuilders and it's like, okay, Poseidon, how much can you lift? 300 pounds, good, and the rest of you, I can hold 5 crackers.
I mean, if I'm really feeling it that day.
Yeah, really.
Whoa, not salted crackers. I didn't say you could put salt on.
That's a bit heavy. They gotta be plain, basic Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
The really light ones.
Yeah, with someone has already scraped all the shit off.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. It's mythology is super vague about that shit because they weren't making like an anime series or anything.
I'll make Azrael the main villain in a crossover movie. Oh, cool. No. I'm confused from chapter 7 or whatever. It was Nico's plan. Was his plan to make everyone invulnerable so they could kill Kronos, or am I missing something? I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly.
Are you talking about when he goes into the river?
When he brings Percy to the river Styx.
Is that what you're asking or no? Because
Also, carrying that river Styx invulnerability is also considered kind of a burden. Remember, Achilles tries to talk him out of it.
yeah, it's kind of more of a curse than it is a gift, based on the way that they talk about it. If you want me to tell you what I remember, because I did listen to the audiobook pretty recently, it's fresher in my mind. So just let me know. If not, I can just continue on, Akirio, or whoever asked the question.
To avoid spoilers, I'm not going to give you any context for this quote, but one of my favorite quotes in The Last Olympian is, "Maybe she forgot." Oh, she forgot! Oh, help! I forgot my friend is invulnerable!
I love that line. That was a great one.
Especially considering who's saying
Yeah.
it. I love that he has an attitude.
Oh, wait, is this the... No, it's not. Okay. I thought we were going to the fight with Sobek again.
No.
I'm gonna just unlock this real quick.
Yeah. Toko says, I'm only doing 5 villains other than... And the other Archangel is Samuel. Okay.
Archangels are fucking scary in the Bible, by the way,
they
man.
are. Everyone wants me to talk about biblically accurate angels because, like, a few other YouTubers have talked about it recently. I suppose I could. I just have to, like... I don't study Christianity which is funny because it's my own religion. I don't study it as much as other mythologies, so I'd have to go do a refresher thing.
That's fair. That makes sense. The thing about the mythically accurate angels is they have really weird depictions. Like they have some of them have
you missed some treasure up there.
I don't want to climb all the way back up there. I guess I have to for the chat.
You have to in order to collect all the mighty beans.
All the beans.
You must appease Kiamites.
Kiamites, the Lord of Beans.
Yes.
Do you think he looks like Mr. Bean?
I hope so.
He's just like, hello.
So I'm going to make a movie with Kiamites and I'm going to cast Rowan Atkinson to play it.
I would fucking love that because I love Rowan Atkinson.
And I love Mr. Bean.
I need to see more films with Rowan Atkinson actually, acting.
Oh, watch Johnny English.
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's
I haven't seen the sequel. I'll watch that shit with you if you like the first one.
Did you like the first one?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Then I'll probably like it. For the most...
It's obviously it's stupid humor.
Yeah, it's Mr. Bean. Of course it is.
So you gotta know what you're in for there. My dad, like, we were watching it in the living room when I was a kid, and my dad walked out. He was like, "This is too stupid."
That sounds like your dad.
Yeah.
I remember your dad. Remember that one time your dad was like, "This movie's fucking." He was like, "This is such a funny movie," and we watched, and we're like, "It was okay."
Yeah.
Very
My
different.
dad has weird taste.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll fight you guys.
Hera's hatred of demigods is misplaced and idiotic. I agree. Demigods don't ask to be born, but she'd rather hurt them than use her influence as a queen to stop the gods from creating, as she puts it, bastard half-breeds. Yeah?
I kind of understand it because her whole thing is supposed to be marriage, so every demigod is like, it's kind of like pollution in the water for Poseidon.
You know what, Hera, why don't you do your fucking job then? You're the god of marriage. The fact that they all exist, that the bastards keep being born and treated this way is kind of on you.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she can't do anything about Zeus.
I know,
Zeus is a fucking.
But you could, at the
monster.
very least, like, obviously you don't have to insist that everyone literally get married, but you could, as part of your job, insist that, you know, gods who knock someone up or get knocked up by someone, you know, have some family value, you know?
Yeah, they could definitely. Is this elephant armor, by the way? Looks like elephant armor.
Size of this beast. What? Yeah, I think it's elephant armor.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Are you gonna have to fight an elephant?
Oh, fuck. I don't want to have to murder another poor herbivore.
Hey,
Pachyderm.
this elephant tried to steal my car.
Oh, well, in that case, fucking ass.
This elephant over here sells NFTs. Take him the fuck out.
Speaking of people in cars, I've noticed people are just terrible. They don't know. People don't know driving laws at all in the city. Like, no one. No one knows them.
Well, do you really think Hera can stop the other gods? I think she has influence over everyone except Zeus.
Except for maybe Zeus and Hades.
Yeah, because Hades doesn't give a shit. But Hades is not a big part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. I didn't
You're
want
supposed to be investigating, not picking up the body to hang it up in your living room, you sick fuck.
I wasn't gonna hang it up in my living room.
Okay,
I was gonna hang it up in the dining room.
I was gonna say that exact shit.
I know.
It's gonna be like, you know, people who have a moose up there.
We wanna
stick her up there. Found that in the crime scene.
What do we want to look our meal in the eye as we're chewing?
I wish I could remember the name of this comedian. She's one of the funniest female comedians I've ever heard. This woman's like, you know, I'm not impressed when people have like a moose or a deer up in their living room. You know, the head, it's like, oh yeah, I saw it in the woods and I shot it from 100 feet away. Real impressive. You know what I'd be impressed by? What if it was a burglar? Like, you had instead of a, yeah, you know, I heard a bump in the night. Came down with my AR rifle. He was going for the silverware, took him down.
No more bumps in the night. That's actually pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I love that bit.
If you want me to introduce you to a really good YouTube page, by the way, Dry Bar Comedy is a good one if you're looking for.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of that.
Yeah, I really like Dry Bar Comedy because you get to. It lets a lot of lesser known comics get to have like a 15-minute special.
Yeah.
And I've never watched a Dry Bar Comedy where I was like, oh, this guy is terrible. They're all pretty good.
You know who gives literally everyone a special? Netflix.
I know. There's a new Ricky Gervais one, by the way. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh shit.
It's called Supernature. I love when he's like, people always ask me, why is it called Supernature? Well, because I think nature's already super. Why do I need supernatural when you have nature?
You know who I'd love to see like come back? Eddie Izzard.
I know. Eddie Izzard is great.
He's really good. I need to look up if he has any other big shows. Like the main one I think everyone knows about is the transvestite one.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Oh.
If a girl trips in high heels, it's like, oh, are you okay? If a man does it, you gotta kill yourself.
Yeah. You know, in American movies, the British people are always the villain because of the Revolutionary War, and the French, who are on your side in the war, get to sleep with all the women in honor of Lafayette. You don't know who he is, do you?
Oh my god. What am I supposed to be investigating? I keep pinging.
Investigate, goddammit! What would Batman do?
Is it up here?
Try using your Animus Pulse. Sometimes.
I've been using it. That's
Yeah,
why.
well, pulse harder!
Pulse harder.
Why do they need the blessing to get invulnerable in the river Styx? Again, I read this book like 10 years ago. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
So it's not necessarily that they need the blessing. It's more that because the River of Styx is also alive, if you are not mentally and emotionally and spiritually strong enough to survive this going into the Styx, it'll just suck you down. You go down to the
Have you investigated that guy you just walked past?
Oh, maybe I have to.
Right there.
Oh my god. Can you? Okay, I'll just free all.
Free
of
them. You're free. You're free now. You're all free. That's what you were supposed to do.
Oh my god, I was just supposed to let them go.
You were supposed to wave your hands. Now protect them. Protect them from what? You already killed everybody.
Oh wait, that's what I'm protecting. Never
You are a horrible protector.
He was wearing red and the rest were wearing white. I thought he was a villain.
Because you're the protector.
Am I supposed to protect them from the guys that were hanging out around here?
The ones you murdered.
Just gonna have this ready just in case anybody fucking shows
Oh yeah,
up.
that's a great way to protect people. Start a fire.
Hey, then everybody will be trying to put the fire out. They'll be too busy
It says protect the prisoners, but you freed them, so they're not prisoners anymore, so who do you protect?
Okay, I'm gonna read this next shout out for the person who followed in a very fun. Thank you for following, Cuddly Shinobi. Oh. I just like that.
Era's the
Cuddly
queen.
Shinobi.
If she makes a law, it has to be followed or they get punished. I feel like she could potentially do that. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I feel like the thing is though, I think one of the things that Percy Jackson really shows is that all the gods are pretty self-absorbed. So even if another god tells them what to do, if it's not Zeus, they're not gonna listen.
Yeah, but Hera could like make Zeus do it.
Yeah,
I mean, like
that's
she
true.
could make Zeus make the law.
Yeah, she could be like, I won't kill any of your kids so long as you make the other gods stop fucking people.
Yeah. It's barbaric, as opposed to everything else we've seen in this game, which was all civilized.
Everybody with their suits and ties and their top hats and
Yeah.
their monocles.
Just walking around all dandy. Hello, hello! The pyramids are coming along
Good
beautifully.
morning, children!
Good day to you, sir. Would you go for a nice martini to go with your day as you watch the pyramids be built by hardworking, well-paid individuals?
Yeah, that's what they were. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that scene in Simpsons where it's like, man, everything's so weird before noon. Barney's not even drunk yet. Morning,
Yeah,
children!
he comes out with a monocle and everything.
I love that scene.
I love that, yeah. Forgot to mention this. When Percy and his friends arrived at the Hoover Dam, I love the dam jokes. I love that, too.
And then
That
what's
was
her
a
name
huge
doesn't
highlight.
get it. She's like,
Yeah,
"Why do you guys keep
he's
saying
like,
dam?"
yes. What's the big deal? You have a mission in the middle of 50 side missions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore all that shit and just do my main mission.
Achilles said it was his arrogance that killed him. It definitely was. And yes, that's what I'm talking about, the whole River Styx idea. If you want to see biblically accurate angels, just play Bayonetta.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta has biblically accurate angels all the time.
I haven't played it yet. When I do, I might want to like stream it or something.
I'm not a huge fan of the first one. I tried to get into it when Bayonetta 2 came out.
People say the second one is where it really like.
Yeah, I was into the story, but the thing with Bayonetta for me, maybe I just sucked back then at games, but it was either way too easy or way too fucking hard, so I just gave
It
up.
seemed kind of similar to Devil May Cry with how like things were. I think you were supposed to talk to that guy.
Yeah, did I just...
Yeah, you've entered the Hippodrome.
Okay, can I leave the Hippodrome? I don't want
Yes,
to be
you
part
can
of
if you
it.
tell the hippos you don't want to work here. Actually, this is the arena, not the Hippodrome. What about the Elephant Drum? What about the Rhino Drum?
Well, we killed all the elephants. And we're not close into the savannah for rhinos.
Yeah, that's why I'm making the angels one of the types of monsters of the week, because they have some fucking awesome designs. Yeah, fair enough. And Samuel's design is a tall man wearing all purple armor with arms coming out of his back and insects crawling all over his body, and his weapon is a javelin. Damn, boy! Are you ready to interact? Dark skin. You also have dark skin, you realize.
That's why he's telling him to take a light step, because all the light skins are... they're evil here. Only here,
Is
though.
this just an introduction to the arena stuff?
I feel like it probably is.
Yeah. No, I'm not here to bleed. I don't like bleeding.
Yeah, bleeding is not fun. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, literally you completed the quest. It was just there to introduce you to the arena. Good job, you did it!
Okay, that's Flaky Tie. Ooh, we
Fire
get a rare
of
shield.
Dionysius.
Is that not Dionysus? Oh no, it
No,
isn't.
it's Dionysius.
It was very close.
Oh, we leveled up. Nice.
Do we have enough for a point? What were we getting again?
I think we were going for something over there. Yeah, that's kind of a good one. Yeah, we don't really need that because we don't use the bow against shield guys.
No.
Um,
Oh wait, was it this one?
no. I think that we might have been going for this because it's good for the
yeah,
trials.
the trials. What's this? This one is for shields.
Eagle harass, we don't really need.
Headshot grants bonus XP. That could be useful.
Yeah, we do sometimes kill with headshots.
And by we, he means him.
Okay.
Mark a civilian enemy or animal to see the path. Ooh. So
I don't
Horizon
really-
Zero Dawn
Yeah,
shit.
basically. This, the warrior bow inflicting bleed, I could kind of see use for, but we don't have enough points.
Let me. I want the points.
All right.
That guy's like, "What are you doing, sir?"
Go to Dionysius. It's lower right.
Maybe if I zoom out, it'll be faster. I don't know.
There you go.
Do I teleport here or here or here?
I think the one on the right is closer.
Or here.
Anyway, and what I'm going to do is the generals have the cards for the riders' final form, so it makes it more challenging for the riders. Okay. Can you guys give me a PJO quiz?
I mean, we can. We don't know how good it'll be, but we can.
Okay.
Oh, what is the one house out of all 12? What two houses out of all 12 original Greek gods? What out of the 12 original Greek gods? Which do they not have a house for? There we go. That's what I was trying to say.
You mean of the 14? Greek
14,
gods,
yes.
Which do they not? Because they do have 12 cabins.
That's right.
They're actually missing cabins for 2 gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
both
which
of them
2 gods do not have cabins at the camp?
Here's a hint. Both of them have been depicted with fire in different media.
In different media. Okay.
I'm not wrong, am I?
Yeah.
That's what makes it tricky. Tricky questions. I'm a tricky bird. Tricky bird.
Funny you say that, Andrew. Bayonetta was created by the original team Little Devil, who changed their name to Team Angel when they joined Platinum Studios. That's really interesting.
That is actually kind of interesting. Huh.
Michael has Hades, Samuel has Set, Raphael has Freya's final form, and Gabriel has Apophis. Damn. One of those unrepresented gods is Hades, right? Yep, you're right.
You are correct.
Who is the other one?
You hope. Do you not see? I'm a man of the cloth. Of course I'm not a Phalaki-Tai. They are not men of the cloth. They are men of the metal.
I thought this was a child at first.
I mean, it could be a child. We don't know how old they are. Maybe they just turned 18. That's still a
They
child.
just turned 6.
Yeah. People aged differently back then, man. That reminds me of that scene, that line in What We Do in the Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's my horse? I guess I'll just take this one.
How could you betray your chocobo?
It reminds me of that one scene in What We Do in the Shadows where he's like, see, when you are a vampire, you eternally look like what you turn into. That's why I was 16 when I turned into a vampire. That is why I forever look 16, even though he looks like he's 45. Of course, life back then was a lot tougher for a 16-year-old, so... That was a fun... we should watch What We Do in the Shadows. It's fucking fun.
Yeah.
It's just dumb vampires. Literally dumb vampires being dumb vampires. Hera?
No, it
Nope.
is not Hera.
Hera does have a house.
Even though she has no codes.
Yeah, it's because they're like, we can't disrespect the queen of the gods.
They literally just built her a cabin out of respect, and it is never used for anything ever.
Yeah, at least Artemis has her hunters.
Yeah.
It says follow her, but she's not going anywhere. Which way? It's not following if I'm in front.
I thought that said find and rescue the Greek lawnmower.
It's the newest weapon, the Greek lawnmower.
Save that lawnmower, damn it!
The most powerful weapon made by Hephaestus, the Greek lawnmower. Come into the dead known. There we go, easy peasy.
We need him to show up to his audition for Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man. Lawnmower.
There actually is a movie and a book called Lawnmower Man.
There is?
Yeah. Lawnmower Man is a book by... Well, it's a story by Stephen King.
Oh, it's a horror film.
And it got adapted into a movie that was so not like the book, Stephen King demanded his name be removed from the marketing.
That's funny.
Maybe you would like me to carry him. That is wretched.
Take the Great Lawnmower Man out of here.
Okay, Akira gives up. It's Hestia.
Hestia's the other one.
Yeah.
And that's because she doesn't care. She literally is just like, I don't care.
How can you not have a cabin for the literal goddess of home?
Because all of the camp is her home.
Yeah, it would be funny if, yeah, like, or not funny, but appropriate. If at, you know, the big house and the campfire, like, it was, like, Hestia themed or something.
Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense.
Beyond, we cannot live scared. You must fight back.
You must fight back. I take a sociology class, and I think violence is wrong.
What was the reason that Hestia never wanted to have kids, by the way?
She didn't want Olympian drama.
That
was literally it.
The best reason there is.
It literally says, like, in the myth, like, some of the gods tried to court her, and she was like, no, I'm not being a part of your shit. And she went to Zeus and said, Zeus, I want you to promise me I will never have to be involved in any Olympian love drama. And he said, okay, I promise you.
And then as soon as he said that, they all said, fine, fine, we'll leave you alone.
It's too bad because I also want Hestia.
Because she's Bestia.
Yeah, she is Bestia.
Now, which Hestia do you want? The Greek one or the anime one? With the big
The Greek
boobas?
one.
You don't want the big booba lady?
I don't know the anime, and I'm sad that I didn't coin that phrase.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
It's awesome. All
You coined it for your audience, and that's all that matters.
girl the first time I came here.
Alright, another PJO quiz
My
thing.
father told me I was
I know Hades doesn't have a cabin, but why? It's just because, like, the 12 cabins are, like, made to represent the traditional 12 thrones on Olympus, even though Hades technically does have a throne up for when he goes up there. But, like, in traditional, like, stuff, he typically doesn't.
It's because he never leaves the underworld, and he's not really invited on Olympus most of the time.
Oh, cool, you're at a Sobek ruin.
Yeah, it's cool, but why is it ruined? Sobek is so fucking awesome.
Anyway, oh, there's some treasure up there. Maybe you should kill these guys first.
No, I should just steal their treasure.
Be like, excuse me, I'm just here to take your stuff. Okay, bye.
Is she not gonna help?
She is helping. She's shooting arrows into that guy's shield. Because she's useless.
Okay, can you?
Okay, he's out. Okay, what's another good PJO quiz question?
This one wouldn't work because you haven't read the Heroes of Olympus yet. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Like, I've read all the spin-offs, so it's hard because a lot of the things I think, it's like, oh no, wait, you'd have to know the spin-off or the sequel series for this.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, which house most commonly wins the, like, house, like, cleanliness / decoration contest? There you go.
Yeah, I
think that's a good one. I'll give you a hint. They use their godly power to kind of win unfairly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Confirmed.
Like, Percy literally says, I don't think it's fair. Like,
Old mementos and trinkets.
that looks like some Christianity stuff right
Yeah.
there.
I mean, it's the same era, so I guess
Yeah.
the art could be the same.
What if Jesus was in the background with all his followers? Well, they wouldn't be in Egypt.
The only god who gives a shit about Hades is Hestia. Yeah.
Well, also Persephone.
Well, she's not on Olympus anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
but she is a god.
She is there half the time, so.
Akiro is guessing Aphrodite. Nope, not Aphrodite. Like, think about whose power would be good for house decor.
I'm actually blanking right now. My brain is like, I know it's not Aphrodite.
How did that sickle sword fit in that tiny... Why
It's
am I still
collapsible.
asking this? Why
Andrew,
am I still
They're
asking
all
this?
collapsible. This is the DC universe.
Uh-huh.
Hey, if we can have these a chocobo and a floating sword and the fucking clock shield, I think we can.
So find and assassinate the bandit lord.
The bandit.
My lord! You're gonna need your camel. It's far away.
Yeah, I was something.
It's good you brought your torch out. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see. It's very dark out.
Just follow the heat of my torch.
No, it's not Hera. I know it's a woman cabin, right? It is a woman cabin, yeah.
As do you.
And you've already eliminated 2 possibilities, so really what's left?
There's only what 2 more left that I can think of.
Since Hestia isn't included, yeah, there's... And, well, Artemis also technically wouldn't be included, because just her huntresses use the cabin. So that only leaves a couple more possibilities. Yeah, I think literally 2 more.
I got off because I thought I was close enough.
You idiot! You were only halfway there!
God damn it, we have to stop to let her jump up on the camel.
No, I want her to run behind,
Yeah, I know.
like in Rocky. Dun, 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 dun.
Come on, you gotta build up to Flag Day.
Dun, dun, dun. The Rocky franchise is fucking phenomenal.
Even though, don't the movies get more and more ridiculous?
At first, Rocky 4 gets a little ridiculous, and then Rocky 5 is a little ridiculous. I think Rocky 4 is the most ridiculous. But then there's Rocky Balboa, which isn't ridiculous anymore. And then there's the Creed movies, which are actually so damn good, I might, in some ways, even like them better than the original films.
I thought there was only the one Creed movie so
There's
far.
2.
There's 2? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's with Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah, and it's great. I was worried they were going to do some cliched stuff with Michael B. Jordan's character, but they actually made him really likable, and I like that a lot.
I have to do
That's good.
That's what's the best thing about the Rocky franchise. The characters are great.
You know what I like about Michael B. Jordan?
What?
Every series he does, or every series that people talk about him doing, he actually seems really into it, and he seems like he knows the source material. Like, people keep asking him...
That's why Fan Four Stick sucked. Everyone was told to ignore the
Yeah,
source
I know,
material.
exactly. But he literally, like, people keep asking him, when are you going to play, do you want to play the next Black Superman? Do you want to play... And he's like, no, why would I want to play someone else's character? Why don't I play one of the actual Black Kryptonian characters?
Thank you, yes. You know, there is a Black Kryptonian.
There's 2,
so,
actually.
Yeah, like, be that one. I don't care.
You know what's funny is technically we have, no, never mind. I was going to say we have more Kryptonian black characters than white characters, but then I remembered Zora.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Yeah. I think it's about...
There's that, the House of L, and then there's also...
I
like,
meant characters that
Kari's
have their
side
own,
their own
comic
series
yeah.
and shit, yeah. Well, there's also Zod, and, like, all of his followers. I don't think he has any black ones.
That's true. I just thought my brain was like, how many comic... and I like both of the black ones. One of them actually becomes president in his universe.
Nice.
So they have... And, you know, because he's not exactly the same Kal-El, his name is spelled technically different. And his name is Calvin Ellis. I love Calvin Ellis.
You know,
He's
I'm kind of
fucking cool.
surprised with everything politically that's going on right now. I'm a little surprised that no one's doing anything with Icon. Do you know who Icon is?
I remember him, but not super well because I...
Yeah, Icon is a DC character who, like, I believe, like, if I remember his origin correctly, he was an alien who landed on Earth. I don't remember if it's his original appearance or he took the appearance. It's been a long time since I read this. But basically, he's a black man.
Mm-hmm.
And he landed on Earth during the times of... Am I allowed to say this on stream?
Segregation?
The 5-letter S word. For people who did labor they didn't want to do.
Slavery.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know Twitch's rules. So he landed during the time of slavery, and,
Wait, am I supposed to assassinate this guy?
yeah, you are. You know, you freed him from prison just to kill him. That's That's some Game of Thrones shit, right? Oh, we're actually gonna have a duat scene for a side mission. That's amazing.
That's surprising. What the hell is going on here?
Son of Ra.
But when the son of Ra stands on the mountain and says, do it, it gets done.
Who is this guy?
Who the fuck are you?
I am not sorry. Is Baya Kastiwa sorry? I lost my family. You lost your family.
Well, I'm sure we can find them. Come on, we'll put up some flyers.
Yeah, we'll get some nice drawings.
We are different. I wear a towel. You wear no towel.
And you are on fire. Fire is bad.
It doesn't change me. The world will burn. The order won't save it. You'll burn it, Medjay.
May you walk the land of the Duat.
May you walk the land of the Duat. Interesting. Not you will, may you. Isn't Annabeth's side always dirty? No, that's the Hermes cabin. The Hermes cabin's always dirty.
Okay, so Akirio says I'm guessing Demeter. Yeah, you're right. It's Demeter because like the people in Demeter cabin use their powers to make all these beautiful plants grow in the cabin, and Percy's like, that's not fair.
Yeah, they pretty much. Yeah,
Dead. It was disturbing.
it really isn't kind of fair.
Madness over it.
I always forget that Demeter is one of the original 14.
Yeah, she's one of the original 6.
So what now?
That I forget even harder because I remember it's Hestia, Hera.
Demeter, and 3 girls and 3 guys. Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades.
Oh, you know why I was forgetting Demeter?
An invitation.
Why?
Because my brain was mixing up which one was named Demeter and which one was named Kore.
Oh, you were thinking of Persephone.
Yeah, well, it's all, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah, Demeter is Persephone's mom.
It must be really weird to be a child of Demeter, and when you realize that your half the year your mom is so depressed about your older sibling not being in the house that she makes it harder for you to actually use your own power.
Yeah. I think you have another side mission nearby, I think the thing said.
I do.
I'll look at your quests. Yeah, one's only 15 meters away. Demons in the desert.
Where are you, 50 demons of the desert? Oh, it's this man. Hello. You have something to say?
Yeah. He's saying there are minions of Set. You know what nobody ever uses? The Set animal. That's something I really
Alpha
wanna
says
see.
Rocky 4 has the best training montage.
It does have a really good one. I like all the training montages. You know, it's fun to watch the Rocky movies and then watch the Family Guy scenes making fun of the Rocky movies.
Yeah, true.
Look, I can't have you in here punching the meat. There's not a lot you can't do here, but that is one of them. What about Bully? He's having sex with the meat. Hey, look, Rocky, I'm porking it.
That's fucking funny.
No, but the best Family Guy joke about Rocky, which is so, like, in character for Rocky and the franchise, honestly. It's like they have this joke, coming soon, Rocky 6. Rocky, don't go to Mars and fight the Martian. I got to, Adrian. This is who I am. Rocky, there's no air on Mars. Then there won't be any for him, neither. You can't do this, Rocky. You're 62 years old.
That's pretty. I like that. That's pretty good.
And that is also like, yeah. I was showing that to Will. It's just like, I believe 100% Rocky would do that.
At 62 as well.
Yeah.
Does Rocky make a cameo in the Creed series?
Oh, he's a main character.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's like it's a very good like passing of the torch story. And not just like in a cameo, like he's a big
Very
main
prominent
character
character.
in both movies.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because I don't hate it when shows just kind of have them be as a cameo, but sometimes it feels a little cheap.
And one great thing about, like, the Michael B. Jordan character also is he's not... Yeah, I thought he was just going to be, like, some entitled, like, jerk who's, I don't need help from you or anything. No, he actually goes right to Rocky and respects him and everything. So I was like, oh, great.
That makes a lot of sense, because fighters tend to really respect each other.
Yeah, so it's one thing, like... And, you know, it's all the more impressive when you remember the fact that Stallone wrote all the Rocky movies and, like, directed, I think, 3 of them. And he helps write the Creed movies. Obviously, there's other writers involved now. But, yeah, like, he helps with them. And, you know, it amazes me how talented Stallone is in a lot of ways. It's so funny, too. Like, Rocky is such an endearing character. You know, like in one of the movies he gets married, and you know, at the wedding when his wife says I do, he says thanks.
That's funny.
That's so funny.
That's kind of...
It's so cute too.
It's like funny cute, which makes it great. And now I really want to watch the Rocky movies.
They're great.
I think Claire would like that.
They're really good.
So what is going on? This guy's just...
I think somebody needs a little bit of help. So that guy you talked to earlier, I guess he thought these hyenas were minions of Set. You know, that's very accurate to the time. People thought, like,
oh no, we were
deadly-
too late.
Whoops. Those hyenas were just watching you. You murdered them in cold blood.
Correct.
Oh, no, he's fine.
He's
He'll be right.
He'll be fine. What is that sword? It is a
Final Fantasy sword. And no, we didn't buy DLC or anything. There was just a Final Fantasy character out in the open world.
And you know it's powerful because it has a clock on it.
Yeah.
Going back to save my father. If you go into the desert alone,
Yeah, there's a special temple thing you have to do to get this sword. And the shield too, by the way.
Yeah.
They're a matching set if you look closely.
but foolish. To his father,
Because it's me writing this story, Anubis has a romance with Coyote. Ooh, I assume they're going to do it doggy style.
Oh my god.
Come on, that was so set up. Like, oh, now you want to get on the camels.
Yeah, what
he
the
runs right by the camels.
He's like, oh.
And he's like, wait a minute, camel!
It's like those movie scenes where the character's running and they notice, they do a double take and they take a few steps back. That's what we need to get out of here. It's like, God, what are you, a cliche?
Akira says, I knew it had to do with people making flowers.
Someone said Poseidon because water, and it's like, no, Percy's the only one who lives there, and he's kind of lazy.
Wait, is Selena Demeter's daughter or Aphrodite? If you're talking about Selena
Beauregard,
Beauregard,
she's
that's Aphrodite.
Aphrodite, yeah. I remember she was the love goddess.
Yeah. You know, and you remember how they... I actually shouldn't spoil Last Olympian for you, but they kind of fucked up her story in Sea of Monsters amazingly in just an offhand line. They fucked up her whole story.
In your video, I remember that. I was like, wait, I didn't never notice that.
Just suddenly, oh, Selena Beauregard. Wait, you can't. No!
She has some very important stuff to do in the 5th book. And
you fucking ruined it. You ruined it.
it's like, you know what the weirdest part about that? It's like they read the books, but then they just said, fuck it.
It's like you must have read the books to know that about Selena but why are you...
Wait, that guy just jumped off the boat.
What? Suicide.
You okay?
It says follow the survivor. Okay, jumps off the boat too.
I guess I'm supposed to be in the middle of the
idiot.
Are you
Was
sure
this the destination? Hello?
damn you, Rahotep. I should have tied
Oh, that was supposed to happen.
Wait, what, do we have to swim? I don't feel
Are you fucking real? Why didn't he just stay on the boat?
all your questions truthfully.
Are we supposed to be sneaking up to this place? Is that it?
So what? You're a Magi with Final Fantasy weapons. You can take on everyone at once.
You are not the only one with a duty.
Now he's gonna slowly swim the way up there.
Thanks for making this take 10 times as long, game.
That was weird. You weren't looking, but literally the way he fell off the boat as I was going, and all of a sudden he just like, whoop!
And he just like, peace out!
He just flew off the boat too. I was like, what the? Oh god, this game. What were you doing?
Anyway, I'm gonna look at the chat while that's going on. Some Pokemon stuff.
Where's the Final Fantasy waist towel? I know, right? We need our Final Fantasy towels.
Yes. All right, mythology guy. I'm going to tell you a quiz question. What is Percy's sword's name? Greek name and other name. Riptide and Anaclosmos.
Yeah. And
Boom. I know I haven't read the series in a
He
while.
just ran that guy over. This is what you get for jumping out the boat, you asshole.
Oh, that's great.
Somebody clip that.
You know what was funny? When I first read Battle of the Labyrinth, and you see how Riptide was created, and, you know, the character, I forget her name, calls it Anaclosmos, I actually forgot that its actual name was Anaclosmos. So I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting name. And later it's like, Percy wakes up, I can't believe I just saw Riptide's creation. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot it was called that.
I legitimately, after I finished the series, I forgot that he saw its creation.
Yeah.
But I love that scene. It was a cool scene.
Yeah.
The best swords making scene, in my opinion, will still always be in Brazinger.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. The literal creation of Brazinger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cut scene.
Hello?
Oh, God.
What?
He was like you. He was
He's
invisible.
gone insane! He's talking to himself!
Did you see what he said? My son was like you. What, invisible?
What? Hello? Oh, there you are.
What is
Sir,
this?
why are you... I can see you! Why are you sticking your face in the bush? You trying to get high? You trying to get high?
My wife won't let me do
Maya,
this at
can
home.
you face him while it... Oh, I know what he's doing. He's taking a shit.
Oh, yeah, we should give him some
Huge
privacy.
dump.
Welcome, Rebel Commander 7.
That was so weird.
What about Rebel Commanders 1 through 6? Where are they?
Let me guess Selena is a spy. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Just enjoy the book.
My answer is that is a guess.
Is the mythology guy a common abbreviation? Oh, is TMG a common abbreviation of Mythman's channel name? I didn't come up with it, but the audience did, and yeah, it's a perfectly good idea. You can just say TMG. It makes things easier.
It's like TMZ, but way better.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a very... Anubis and Coyote have a very chaotic opposite attracts relationship. Honestly, yeah, they're very different from each other. Like, Anubis is very duty-bound and Coyote is the trickster. But they're both dogs, so, you know. Sniffing each other's asses. Oh, yeah. Oh, Coyote. Oh, Anubis. Oh, that booty smells so good, I'm gonna eat it like groceries.
You're grocerying me out right now.
I respect the pun.
Thank you.
Just use your super. Fuck this guy.
Or let me get up. Can you?
Oh shit, you better use the super. Oh shit, this guy's really powerful. Maybe running in wasn't the best idea.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to sneak up on
Yeah.
him.
It's funny because when he saw you, I was like, you got this. And then it's like, oh shit, he's actually really strong. He's level 41? The max level without DLC is 40. Why is 41 even a possibility?
Thanks, Ubisoft. Thanks for making this game stupid.
Assholes.
Because it wouldn't be a godly relationship without some chaos.
Thanks for
involved.
following, Rebel Commander. Nice.
Let me just assassinate you. Thank you.
It wouldn't be a godly relationship without chaos involved. Very true.
Yes. Take my blade right into your neck. I know you like the feeling. I enjoy it much more than you.
Should we keep going with the Percy Jackson quiz stuff?
Okay. I had a quiz question and I forgot it. So give me a minute to.
All right, you try to think of it, and I'll try to think of some shit. Villagers, let's go. What do you mean, let's go? There's still armed guards everywhere, and the door's still locked. Bayek, you're trying to skip some steps.
It's a good thing that other guard decided to just walk away from his buddy real quick.
Oh, you could have just freed that alligator.
Who says I won't?
Right after you let the villagers out, you'll sick the gator on him.
Here you go, boy.
You sick fuck.
Here's some snacks. Oh, damn it.
We need to leave this area. Quickly.
Yeah, just kill the gator and take it. You actually did sick the gator on the villagers, you bastard.
Oh, no.
Just kill it and get the leather.
There we go. Fine.
You asshole, you weren't supposed to actually do that.
I thought he would go after all the other people.
No, he's gonna go after the guys who are right there.
Fine. There's like nobody guarding these people. There was just 3 guards and that's it.
Hello, the crocodile.
The crocodile was guarding them. Anybody else here? No? Okay, we're good. Now we leave. What was my question? It was...
How long in average does it take to finish The Lost Hero? Because it looks very long. Well, it's longer than the other books, but I don't know, if you're reading them the way Shane read them on that trip we were on, it's going to take you about 1 day.
Is this the first,
first Heroes of Olympus?
Yeah, it'll take you a day if you're good at if you read consistently. If you take your time with it, it could take you a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally just like breezed through that book.
The demons took him to their crocodile pit. How can anyone fight them?
With a sword,
Demons do not bleed as
or a spear,
That doesn't sound possible.
or a mace. Well, those are some ways you could fight them.
light to my
Oh, you meant like in a... You were asking a
Remember
rhetorical
lashing to
question.
protect your daughter's honor. And you. Remember he crossed the desert to get your sick father a healer.
Yes, and so he would want me to live now instead of trying to save him.
Nah.
We save him. If not, we avenge him. Either way, we fight.
Then they all get killed. It's like that funny like mission in Mafia 2 where like all these workers like want to kill their boss and they join you because you also want to kill their boss, and then all the workers get killed in the fight.
Well, that's... I've never played the Mafia game, so that sounds fucking rad.
Mafia 2 is great. Mafia 3 is
Which one... Is it... How much worse is it?
It's just... Mafia 3 is literally just doing the same shit over and over again. Whereas Mafia 2 has this great narrative and everything.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So here's my quiz. This will be an easy one. Which house has the most members?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an easy one. Which cabin has the most people in it?
Wait a minute.
Who's there?
Okay, you are surprisingly... Okay, never mind.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Okay, so you guys fight. I will carry this guy out of
Can
camp.
you walk? We need to get you out of here. I don't think so.
Have fun. Hey, I'm carrying a body.
Blinded.
Blinded.
My god, there's so much blood. And you're just piecing out.
Peace. I'm done. Gotta get out of here. You guys
So
have fun.
long. Farewell. Hermes. Yep, you're
Yeah,
right.
it is the Hermes cabin.
Yep. Just finished the Labyrinth book yesterday. Coolio. I have the whole series bought already. I've been reading 5 hours at most every day. Dang. You're really into it. Yeah, I used to do that too.
It's harder now when you don't have the time.
It's harder when you have a job.
Yeah, when you have stuff you have to do, especially when you have to keep yourself on track.
I really need to get the 500k special recorded. I'm working on it.
Yeah, you were telling me about that, right?
Yeah, I've got it fully scripted. I just need to finish recording it all.
The demons alone, I saw it.
Round. You are a man today.
Well, they really did blind this guy. Fuck.
But they were nice enough to cover up the...
How does he know where to look, though? I'm just...
Yeah, wait a minute.
Father.
It would be funny if he was looking at Bayek Ramotep.
Turn around. Turn.
You know, it's funny, in a scene just earlier, we were trying to talk to someone and not facing him at all. Then we bring in an actual blind guy, and he looks in the direction of who he's talking to.
He has tremor
Bayek,
sense.
the guy who can't see has a better time looking at the person he's talking to.
It's because he studied with Toph. He has tremor sense. He's an earthbender.
So, you know what character in Egyptian myth I really want to see more of is the Set animal.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
Yeah. You remember that from Kane Chronicles?
I do remember. Okay, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break,
Break.
but we'll be right back after these messages. I need to get some water and I need to pee. We're gonna run some ads so that way you guys don't get pre-roll ads or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back after these. Have you ever felt like nothing in your life is solid? Have you ever felt like your life is crumbling apart? Then try Earth. Earth is a tool created by the best manufacturers in the world to help keep your life stable. Earth is a great tool that can be used in a multitude of ways. It can be used to build your house on, for planting trees, and even growing food. Earth is not for amateurs. If you plan on using Earth without the proper knowledge, please make sure you bring along an expert in the field to help you use Earth to its fullest potential. When used incorrectly, Earth can cause avalanches, landslides, earthquakes, sinkholes, and volcanic eruptions. Earth should not be used around small children or infants. If any small children or infants are involved in an Earth accident, please call your local rescue services. Do not try and solve the problem yourself. Remember, Earth is there to keep you stable on your feet. Earth, stay grounded. And we're back, guys.
Yeah, look at all these red faces.
Hello, Dutsy Siren. How you doing? Let me.
Like how Bio keeps asking people where Flavius is. Right here. You killed him.
Yeah, we killed him a long
Dead.
time ago. Isn't he one of the only two, or no? He is the only one who was Greek, right?
Him and the Jackal.
All right,
And
the Jackal.
I think also the Scorpion.
Baby, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all dead.
Like all of the ones down here are Egyptian, and I think these three were Greek. I mean, look at the name Pothinus. That's a Greek name.
Yeah.
You can tell the Greek ones. They all end in us.
A lot of us's.
A lot of yeses. And every single one of these bums let me down.
Let's see. I have all the PJO books, but I can't find a bookstore that has all the Heroes of Olympus. Yeah, it is hard to find those because they didn't do as well in the bookstores as Percy Jackson does.
I got them all at release. Yeah.
And if you really have to, you can always get them online.
Yeah, they sell whole collections on Amazon. You could just do that.
But if you don't want to support Amazon, then
I personally prefer the original printings of the books. Right now they're selling these collections with different covers. Like I like the old covers better.
Especially when you put all the old covers together, it actually makes one picture.
I think that's the new cover.
Oh, is that the new covers?
Yeah.
Oh. Then maybe I like the new covers more.
All right, maybe.
Because
they're not bad covers. I just have this nostalgic connection to the old ones. It's hard to find the old ones for the PJO books. Like they're rare now. The old covers. There's plenty of printings of the new ones, but the old ones are getting more and more rare.
Hmm.
Stabbed you in the dick. What's that? It's your dick, and it's been stabbed. This captain is still alive even after losing his penis. Do you even want to live anymore, sir? Oh, shit!
No, he doesn't. He committed seppuku right there. Fiery seppuku. Why were you sleeping right next to a bomb? That's my question.
Yeah, wait a minute! Yeah, alright everyone, are you enjoying sleeping on your C4 beds? Yes, sir.
This is your training. If you can't survive sleeping on something that could blow up at any second by the slightest movement, then you are not worthy to be a soldier in our army.
There are little kids in China who don't even have C4.
Quit your complaining, soldier.
It's only level 1 C4. It won't hurt you. You're level 30.
Oh, Jesus. I got a question for you guys. I mean, a quiz question. All right, tell us to it, Akiro. Hey, Myth Dude, I got a question about a myth or urban legend or something.
All right, what you got?
Also, those bums let me down flatter than a discus. Do you know anything about the vampire beast of Bladenboro?
I'm sorry, no. Bladenboro? What area is that?
I might be pronouncing it wrong, but that's how it's spelled. Bladenboro.
Vampire beast of Bladenboro. Yeah, looks like it.
Also, are you ready for the question? Yeah, we're always ready.
What you got?
Just ask it.
What you got?
There are 2 types of monsters a week. The first one is angels, and the second one is human priests who use the power of God card and become a monster out of it. God card sounds like something out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that's what Yuki was saying earlier.
Out of Immortals, the game.
Well, it's a card with a god trapped inside it. Which god?
Oh, yep. The god.
I mean, priests in fiction...
All the captains are sleeping on the job. What kind of captain?
Well, it's in the middle of the night. They've been working all day.
Right, so should I do a stabby stab? Yeah, that'll mostly kill you.
And then you can just special him. I like how he jumped to hit you and your special made you go behind him.
Sorry, sucker.
What colored food does Percy's mom always make? Blue.
Blue.
Come on, that's an easy one. Come on, she loves Star Wars. The blue milk.
You shut.
Hey, the blue milk is delicious.
I don't really think so, but I'm glad you do. I think the butterbeer at Harry Potter.
Oh, the butterbeer.
Delicious.
The butterbeer at Harry Potter is definitely better than the blue-green milk.
Yeah.
But I like the blue milk too. It's really refreshing, especially when you're in the middle of Disneyland / Disney World.
I wish I liked it more.
Yeah, it's fine. I get it.
What can you do with
You
it?
you'll save some money out of your wallet for not liking it as much. So I guess it's a win-win.
Oh, you know what I love in Disneyland? The abominable snowman from Monsters Inc. Snow Cone Shop. That shit is great.
That stuff is really good.
That stuff is so
and so
good.
smart.
And especially when you're there and it's hot as balls, that stuff is great.
And it's always hot as balls because you're either in Florida, which is hot as balls, or you're in LA, which is hot as balls.
Florida, I feel like, gives hell a run for its money.
Yeah, that's true.
Goddamn heat. That's why I made that joke in that one video. Like, is Muspelheim real? The land of raging fire? Yes, you know it as Florida.
And then people were like, actually, the hottest
Some
place.
people were like, oh, this guy's never been to California. I live in California. It ain't got nothing on Florida, man.
Yeah, California's hot, but it gets pretty cool.
Florida will kill you. It goes from burning fire to pouring rain in seconds.
The other thing people have to remember is that Florida is slightly closer to the equator than most of California.
Yeah.
Slightly closer, not that much closer.
Butterbeer is disgusting. Well, you can think that way.
You think butterbeer is disgusting?
That's
huh?
okay. I'll take your butterbeer.
Yeah, we'll drink your butterbeer. You can pay for
thing.
it, and we'll drink it.
Especially the frosty butterbeer. That is the shit.
I actually like the warm one a little better.
I like both.
No, I like both. I just like the warm one better.
Whenever I go to the butterbeer stand, I'm like, which one do I want?
Yeah, it's just basically really sweet soda.
I typically try to get at least one of each every trip we go.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, one to refresh from the heat and one with lunch.
Yeah, the one with lunch is always the best because you're like tired, and they actually have good food at there. I'm gonna do a quick thing on the OBS, so everybody just ignore what I'm about to do while Andrew's swimming.
Ignore him. Ignore him. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Swim, 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 swim. I'm still just swimming. Y'all ain't missing nothing. I'm moving.
There we
I'm
go.
over here now.
Now he's not getting blocked by whatever anymore.
Okay.
That was my reason for doing that.
Coolio. I think I'm gonna die now.
What? That was extreme.
I said I think I'm gonna die. You don't listen to me.
No, I don't.
God.
That was the thing. My teachers always
You know
told me.
how much that hurts that you don't listen to me.
Sorry, did you say something?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Is that a camp over there?
No, that's a camel.
A camel.
A camel. It's a moving camel
You're a camel.
that holds an entire
You're a
nation. Yeah. What nickname does Annabeth
Okay, I
give
gotta
Percy?
go.
Seaweed brain.
Seaweed brain all the fucking way.
All I know about the beast is there was certainly something that killed some dogs in the woods of Bladen country in the early days of 1954. But what exactly is something was a whether is it warranted the hype that went around it remains unknown.
Here's a quiz question. It's kind of both a PJO and just a Greek mythology question in general. What are the names of those creatures, those vampire creatures from the beginning of Battle of the Labyrinth?
Steve.
Though, you know, the girls who have like one donkey leg and one bronze leg.
Which is such a weird combination.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that was like, dude, imagine if they had like
Bro,
a middle leg.
Bro, I got it. I got the perfect idea.
Kitty, are you trying to eat the chat? Are you trying to eat the chat? You're no
Of course
chat
she
eater.
is. She's a chat eater.
Chat
Alright,
eater.
we've cleared out most of our
Oh, who's
side
the one
missions.
using the Pikachu avatar? I haven't seen that before. Which is surprising because he's the most popular Pokemon. Did you just spit on the floor?
I like how
You silly cat.
I like how we have a mission called Incoming Threat, and it's been incoming for like 3 months now.
It's a meteor, okay? We have time. What is Tyson's hippocampi name? Its name is Rainbow.
Rainbow.
And he said Empusas.
Oh,
Or
he's right.
Empusai.
Good, yeah. Nice one. You got it. Yep, that's the Greek version of vampires. Everyone, like you know, like in that book and in so many other sources, like, we're actually where the idea of vampires came from. It's like you're one of many.
Yeah,
There's almost every culture has a vampire. China has Jiangxi. Aztec has Civateteo. Yeah, and Romania has the Strigoi, which is actually our main inspiration for vampires. And you guys have the Impusa.
It makes sense. It makes sense though. I could totally believe like an evil monster being like, we were the originals.
Yeah.
And the other, again, it also makes sense why everybody thinks of it because it's like, of course, something drinking your blood would be fucking scary.
Yeah. There's also an Indian version, an African version. The African version is actually really cool. It's like a mix. It's like a vampire monkey man.
Oh, that sounds fucking scary.
Yeah, it's got a tail like that it can hang from trees from like a spider monkey, and it has claws on both its hands and feet like made of steel.
That's fucking metal as fuck.
Literally, that's metal as fuck. Like, these guys were waving to me and I murdered them.
And then like, what the fuck, dude?
Don't you wave at me! Waving is my trigger.
It's
I'm
like
literally killing them in one hit because we're back in like a level 5 area.
You know what this reminds me of, Andrew? It reminds me of that scene in Rick and Morty where he's like, I told him it means peace among worlds, and he's flipping them off. And then the reverse world, when they go to the other one, they're doing the peace sense. Like, I told him it means peace among worlds. Isn't
and
that
it
fucking
actually
funny?
does. Hey! I can kill everyone here in one hit. This feels good.
There's a joke in Hell of a Boss where Florida's the 8th level
You
of
guys
hell.
are stronger than the actual guards here. The guards die in one hit.
The innocents have the power of God on their side. Nah, Pikachu is second rate, Eevee is greatest. I think they're both
It's
cool.
all about Charizard.
Yeah, you're one of those Charizard supremacists. You're the reason why every other game...
You're such a huge dragon fan. Where's the Charizard supremacy, my friend?
It's not a dragon.
Fuck off. You fuck right off. You fuck right off with that bullshit.
No.
It can learn dragon-typed attacks. It is a dragon.
You know what's funny is my two favorite Pokemon, neither of them is dragon type. The first one is Zoroark, which has had 2 versions, neither of them being dragon.
Yeah, that's a werewolf, isn't it?
Sort of. It's because it's original
I think
one.
It's supposed to be a werewolf, so it makes sense.
Kind of a werewolf because it makes illusions to make itself look like whatever. it once, and then its other form in Legends Arceus is a normal ghost type, which is fucking cool. Which gets rid of a lot of its weaknesses, because now it can't be affected by ghost type moves, so it's not affected.
It's just unaffected by everything.
Well, it's still weak to
I
psychic.
should get off this.
Or wait, no, not psychic. What was I thinking of? It has a weakness. I think fairy.
You don't think.
That's true. I don't think. Anyway, and then my other favorite Pokemon is the Togepi line. I love the Togepi line.
So just the whole thing.
Yeah, well, it used to be my favorites were Togepi and Togekiss or Togetic.
Yeah.
And then when Togekiss came out, I didn't like the way they changed its design. I was like, it just looks like a manta ray for some reason. But then later I found out that it's based on a type of Japanese fairy,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that actually makes me like it a lot more.
Yeah.
So I actually do really like Togekiss.
I feel like we're in the Lion King right now.
Ah,
So
Safazenja,
reminds me of that
Samasli
scene,
Safifla.
what are you doing? Pouncing.
I'm also studying Neil Crosby.
Neil Crosby. Yeah.
Oh, the way he spelled it. Is it spelled with a P or a B?
I think a B.
Yeah, okay. There's a myth or something like that of the ghost of Neil Crosby.
Well, how about that? Or am I thinking of Bing Crosby?
All
I don't know
right.
who that
What
is.
soul was Nico trying to get in the Battle of the Labyrinth? The soul of his sister, right?
Yeah, wasn't he trying to trade for his sister's soul? He was trying to take Daedalus's in order to trade for Bianca's.
Yes, trade Daedalus
So-
for Bianca.
One of those has got to be the answer. And Daedalus was in the body of Quintus.
Eevee is mid, Muck is the best. Of course you'd say that, Yuki. Of course you'd say that.
Because it's true.
It's because you're both toxic.
Spell muck backwards.
Kume. Yep.
There's no E at the end.
It's invisible and silent. Except for it's not.
It's lovely. Look, all our assassinations work now.
We can
because
actually,
we're high level.
assassinate people. I haven't read that far, but I'm guessing Hera's trying... he was trying to get his sister Bianca. But who is he trying to get Bianca back? Percy? Akira says no. No to who? Yep, Daedalus. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, it was Daedalus.
Okay, so yeah, trying to get Daedalus in order.
I don't know how to spell his name. That's fine.
Yeah,
You were
it's one of the harder names.
you were close enough. You spelled it dead Ulysse.
For a while, I
but-
wasn't. When I was a kid, I wasn't sure if I should pronounce it Daedalus or Daedalus.
Here, okay, I'm gonna give a free life tip to everybody out here. If you don't know how to spell someone's name, type it into Google, and then that'll give you a close enough spelling. And if it's wrong, you can always blame Google.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you guys come from? What the fuck?
They just dropped in. It's like the Jets are gonna roll tonight. You're all gonna die. Is what's gonna happen.
That guy has a unique helmet, and he's dead.
Yep. Not so unique anymore.
A Porygon. Porygon is cool. I like Porygon. You know, some people don't like the way Porygon Z looks, but I like it. It makes sense. It's detached because it now can float on the Z axis. Although, fun fact, if you give Porygon 2 an Eviolite,
these guys
it's stronger
keep
than
popping
Porygon
in.
Z. Do we have another quiz question? Let me think. Something in the Percy Jackson series that would be unique. What is the name of Percy's dog?
Percy has... I know what dog you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And he's at the point where that is his dog, so...
Yeah. I was thinking of an actual dog, and I was like, Percy doesn't have a dog. And then it's like, oh, that dog. Okay, yeah, what's the name of Percy's dog? Oh, and don't look up the answers, by the way. I'll know if you do. I'm in your house.
Miss O'Leary. You are correct. It is Miss
No,
O'Leary.
it's Mrs.
Mrs.
O'Leary.
O'Leary. Well, he wrote Mrs. O'Leary. I said Miss by accident.
Then you're the idiot.
You know, if her name is Mrs., that means there's a Mr. O'Leary.
Indeed.
Andrew in my
He
Percy
used to fuck
Jackson
his
story, my
dog.
character has a mixed breed of a Labrador and a Hellhound.
Okay, cool.
Cool. I don't really think that would work, but okay.
I feel bad for that Labrador who got fucked by a hellhound.
Yeah, because Hellhounds aren't really dogs. They're monsters that are.
They're huge. They're fucking huge.
Aren't they like the size of like small bulls?
Something like that, yeah.
Andrew in my Percy. Wait, I read that. I'm addicted to Moon Knight show on Disney Plus. I'm glad you liked it that much.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
Porygon 2 is only stronger in terms of bulk compared to Porygon Z. Yeah, but if you give it an Eviolite, since it boosts its power, it actually does have a higher base stat total than Porygon Z when you give it the Eviolite, so it actually is better and competitive. I mean, overall, they're both not super strong Pokemon. I think it goes into the underused tier when you give it the Eviolite, or is it the... I don't remember.
My favorite Pokemon character is, if you've seen the JonTron video on bootleg Pokemon games, my favorite is Abomination.
Oh, fucking Abomination. That thing was weird.
Right next, and my second favorite is Poop.
Poop.
You can see Porygon, Beedrill, Monkey, Mario Dinosaur, Poop, Abomination. This captain didn't see me murder all his men from up here.
Miss O'Leary also used to be owned by Daedalus. Correct.
Yep.
Who says the mother was the Labrador? Good point.
Okay, well then that Labrador had a heck of a task fucking that hell out.
Yeah, that would be... That, because dogs aren't like cats. They don't really... I don't know. They don't breed the same way. Generally,
the invaders. Oh, there's another one.
What do you think about? What do we think about Toko's idea? Pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, the angels and stuff. Yeah.
Porygon 2 is insanely bulky. This is true. It is insanely bulky. That's why Eviolite makes it so much better, because it's just insanely bulky.
Okay.
I've never really liked the idea that a lower evolution could be stronger than a higher one, but I guess it works. I'm not mad about it. It's just a video game. It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? Every time I hear a Russian accent, I want to talk about Stranger Things, because, you know, Russia.
No. God. There's another. Can I just get everyone's attention?
This one won't be hard.
Can
So in the
you
Battle
all
of the
rush?
Labyrinth, when the Lastrygonians and the Batwoman invade camp, they kill 2 people. What are the names and who are their parents?
Oh, one of Dionysus's children dies.
Yeah, I remember that because he was really upset about it.
Yeah, I don't remember the name. This is one question I'm not going to be able to figure out.
Yeah, this is like deep
Yeah.
Percy Jackson logic. Or lore, I should say. Because the other ones are mentioned multiple times, but these 2 deaths are mentioned like maybe 2 or 3 times in the whole series because they happen super late. I want a Pokemon based off of the Beast of Balinboro. Could you go over the story of that beast again, please? So I can understand. So I can understand what you're talking about. Because if it's, I mean, Pokemon does some really unique lore stuff. Like in
Holy shit! Now there's a whole bunch of other shit I have to do.
Like in Gen 6, they technically, if you pay attention to it, it's the lore of the 3. What are they called? What are they called?
In what?
Gen 6, the legendaries.
Are you talking about Mesprit, Uxie, and Azul?
No, that's Gen 4.
Oh.
Gen 3...
Are you talking about Landorus?
No. It's Yveltal and Xerneas and Zygarde.
I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be like the eagle of the Yggdrasil, the staff of Yggdrasil, the
stag of
the stag of Yggdrasil. Thank you, and the dragon of Yggdrasil. If you pay attention to them.
Yeah. The eagle's name is Hrace Velgir, by the way, for anyone who wants to know. Hrace Velgir. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, we gave up because we couldn't figure it out.
Yep. What is the name of Percy Jackson?
I'll never figure it out. It's lost on me.
Steve!
That's another thing. Dionysus treats being at camp like a punishment. Does he not realize the other gods would kill to be able to spend time with their children? No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. They could. They don't.
It's a big part of the series that the gods kind of neglect their kids, most of them.
The only one who seems to want to spend time with his kids is Poseidon.
And Hades, kind of.
Yeah, Hades.
Hades and Poseidon, but Hades is stuck in the underworld, working. It's like the dad who's just stuck at work all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of the gods don't actually really seem to... Like, they care about their children and the fact that they're their children, but they don't really like being around their kids mostly.
Yeah, I believe they love their kids, but, they're also shitty parents.
Yeah, it's a huge thing in the series about how the gods constantly neglect their kids.
Yeah.
And
it's why Luke's rebellion is a thing.
Yeah, and the reason Dionysus treats it like a punishment is because it literally is. Remember, they start the series saying that he, the reason he's stuck there is because he had sex with a
he like banged a nymph that Zeus wanted to bang.
Yeah, Nymph wanted to bang her, so she was quote unquote off limits, and because Dionysus did it, he was forced to be at Camp Half-Blood for what, like 10 years or something?
I think something like that.
Yeah, and he
in
also
addition to can't drink alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
So instead he's drinking Diet Coke.
Xerneas Yavatel and Zygard. Yes, thank you, Dutsy. Gotcha. I was a Dionysus named Castor and Apollo kid named Lee Fletcher. Oh, I remember Lee Fletcher. I didn't remember Castor, but I remember as soon as you
both the Falaki Tai are hanging out over here.
They're having lunch. They're like, dude,
Damn
some
it,
guy's been killing off
we
soft.
don't have these fast travel points. Shit. Okay, but we have this one.
It's like they're talking. They're like, okay, what do we do? Should we just hang out together so he can't kill us both?
Yeah, come on, can't kill us both at once. We're just doing these missions so that we have enough power to kill them.
Want to hear my idea for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles story?
Wow, he actually wrote it musically?
Yeah, he wrote it. He put the music notes behind it and everything. I think Apollo would if he could. I don't think so because, again, a huge thing is the fact that Luke hates his dad for kind of ignoring him.
That Luke's dad is Hermes.
Oh, right.
You keep mixing them up.
It's because they're kind of similar in my brain.
Oh, damn it. A quest automatically started. Speak to this girl. Oh, it's Psyche. She's about to go over the side of the mountain because she's going to marry a monster in the future.
No.
Who are you? What are you doing? Stay back.
I thought you said, where are you? First, it's like, I'm right
I think being the son is kind of busy. Yeah, that's fair.
Like how she says, stay back or I'll jump. I could easily grab you from this distance and stop you.
Alrighty, in the Sea of Monsters, what nickname does Annabeth give the Lastrygonians? Bimbos? I don't know. I don't remember that one. That's a hard one for me.
What was the question? What nickname? Oh, Canadians.
Oh, right. Because they were wearing Canadian tuxedos, right?
No, because, like, I think she just jokingly says that's what they would be called in English.
Okay. Yeah, we have so many missions right next to each other.
Yeah. Well, these are all parts of the same mission. Otherwise, like, more than one wouldn't be sure.
Okay, well, if you're not sure how to explain it that well, Dutsy, look up what it is on Google and just try and copy and paste the best you can. Acario says you're correct. Fun, I'm a Lestrygonian. Cool. Oh no, he's a snow vampire. He's the ultimate vampire, but only for 6 months of the year.
By the way, if the game Immortals is successful in the Titans expansion, there will be Lastrygonians, by the way.
Puggies! I'm really looking forward to when the Kickstarter comes out.
Me too. I'm looking forward to the trailer being completely finished and when I can put that up.
Do we have by the way, someone was asking if there's going to be any time soon where we'll have like a video of us playing it.
Yeah, that'll happen before and during launch.
Okay, sounds good. Just let me know when you want me to start setting up for that.
I need, as you know, but the audience doesn't know, I need to get the complete final versions of the cards printed. We have them designed and everything, we just need to get them all printed. Right now, and our graphic designer is going to help us with that, but right now he's working on the trailer.
Makes sense. Totally get that. 100% behind it.
Yeah.
Because he has like, what, 2 or 3 more designs to get through, which takes some time, of course. And then, of course, making a trailer is... I mean, it's
a lot of work.
I saw what you have so far. It's pretty much done. There's just a couple
we
tweaks.
just need to, like, tweak, like, 2...
I gotta say, guys, if I was in your shoes, I'd be super jealous because it looks fucking awesome. Like, just looks awesome.
If you were in our shoes, you'd be jealous?
because they don't know what it looks like, but I do.
I thought you were talking to me.
No. If I was in the audience's shoes, because
Yeah.
we're just talking about this really cool game.
I want to show. I would love to just post the trailer now because I'm really proud of how it's looking so far. But one, it's not 100% done, and two, it's meant to like launch alongside the Kickstarter launch. So
what you could do is post some of the card designs in the Patreon.
yeah, I was thinking of doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Speaking of the Patreon, guys, if you want to watch his latest long-form video, it's been up there for a couple weeks now, unfortunately, because of YouTube. But, you know.
I mean, it'll stay on Patreon, but, like, hopefully in about 12 days it'll go.
By the way, I checked the Patreon today, and we got some new Patreon subscribers. So,
yeah,
he did. So, thank you.
I get an email every time we get one, so I see all the new ones. And people
I
have
say
made
we because I'm part of the community.
People have made the Patreon pretty, like, way bigger than it used to be, and that makes me very happy. I really love our audience.
There's a YouTuber who has one of his Patreon tiers is I have fuck you money, and he has like these hilarious stories for every single video. He comes up with a new story for every person who's part of his fuck you money tier. Like one of them is, this is literally the man who won the 2016 Time Most Handsome Man of the Year, but he gave it up to Idris Elba because he wanted to be polite.
You good? You good?
It's Gollum.
Oh my God, you ain't good. It's a zombie! We took too long to do this mission, so that guy's not looking. Oh, this mission is looking like quite the undertaking.
Watch, we've killed everybody. It's the Undertaker.
I don't think we've been to this area because we didn't have any of the viewpoints.
It's a long and strange story. All right, Dutsy, a leopard. I didn't actually buy the Who series. I'm just gonna call it that. My math teacher saw how much I was reading PJO, and he bought the Who series. Oh, that's nice of him.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
I like that now people like Percy Jackson is sometimes an assigned reading in myth class and stuff. Like, where was that when I was a kid? Damn it!
It was being made. That's where it was.
Yeah, basically.
Can you guys give me a Greek myth question? Okay, here's a very specific one. What is the second creature that Heracles ever killed?
Well,
because we all know the first.
You mean the second like labor creature, right? Because he killed a lot of beasts growing up.
Yeah, after the Nemean lion.
Okay. Yeah. What was his second labor, basically?
Yeah, that's a better question. What was Heracles' second of his 12 impossible labors? Which weren't impossible because he completed them all.
Yeah, but they thought they were impossible.
And Hera purposefully tried to make them even harder because she's a fucking bitch. The vampire beast, colloquially known as the Beast of Ballenboro, or vampire cat, is a large monster identified with vampiric qualities that made several livestock and pet killings in Ballenboro, North Carolina in December of 1954. Ooh. Yeah. That's a very interesting sounding creature. So it's like a vampire cat sort of thing?
The Aramanthian boar, that's not a bad guess, but that's not correct. The boar is one of the earlier labors, but it's not the second one.
I should mention
also, he didn't even kill the Aramanthian boar. He delivered it alive.
Like the good man he is. I should mention that this story takes place after another story I made where Shredder and Mickey die. No,
Jesus.
Not Shredder.
Mickey from the Rocky movies?
No.
How could you kill him?
No, Mickey from Disney World.
I know, I'm joking.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
I'm joking more than you are.
Your mom's joking.
That's true. My mom has a very good sense of humor.
I don't know.
He missed. He just straight up missed.
I missed too.
It's fine if you miss. The fact that the NPC just straight up missed is kind of funny.
Oh shit, reinforcements are coming. I'm gonna just heal. Excuse me.
We saw that one, Dutsy. What is the name of the main character from Percy Jackson? Chiron. Magnus Chase, right? Grover Undershirt, right? I like how you made his last name wrong, either on purpose or by accident. I love it.
Yeah, Grover Undershirt. No, that's his name.
That's his name now, Grover Undershirt.
Grover Under your mom.
Ugh. I don't want to think about that for multiple reasons.
Oh, that guy's in a regular robe. I'm gonna kill him for wearing a regular robe.
He's wearing a green robe. It's the color of evil, if Disney is to be believed. It's funny how it
Oh,
fucking
what?
dodge, you asshole.
How
Fuck
dare.
you, you
How
little
dare.
bitch. Oh, that is our target.
Yep.
He's just standing in the bushes like, it's okay, he can't see me. I'm in the bushes. If anything, if League of Legends has taught me anything, it's that being in tall grass makes you invisible.
Now, I must confirm the kill.
If I had the chance, I would totally kill off Mickey. Really? Why? I mean, it would be ballsy and it would be kind of... That'd be interesting, but why? What do you have against Mickey, man?
Mickey brings joy.
And lots of money.
And heroin.
Yeah, well, who doesn't bring heroin?
That's true. A lot of people bring.
I did it on purpose because this is Mr. D calls it. What?
Reminds me of that scene from The Simpsons. I bring you love. It's bringing love. Kill it.
That sounds like The Simpsons. Look out, he's got a book. That's
Yeah, the book is sick. Jackson's trying to.
That movie was so fucking... I love how it ends for that guy, too.
Yeah.
He wins the lawsuit. Totally justified.
How is it you managed to stay so positive? Life has a way of working itself out. Also, I got a huge dick.
Oh my god. Those first two movies. I did it on purpose because that's what Mr. D calls him. Oh, right, he does call him Grover Undershirt, just like he always calls him Percy Johnson or Perry Jackson.
Perry Johnson, yeah. Which is why everyone refers to the movies now as the Perry Johnson movies.
What about the main character in Harry Potter? The Severus Snape.
Obviously, the main character in Harry Potter is, Blaze.
Technically, the main character in Harry Potter is Voldemort.
It's true, he is pretty main.
The plot revolves around what Voldemort is doing for 6 out of 7
All
books.
anyone ever asks about is Voldemort.
Yeah, he's the main plot for 6 out of 7 books, and also because a piece of his soul is in Harry, technically he is the main character.
Yeah, indeed.
I give up. I don't know who was Heracles' second labor.
The Hydra.
It was the Hydra.
The Lernean Hydra.
Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Don't actually hail Hydra. It's not a good monster. He's very mean.
Speaking of like that kind of stuff, I think I need to do a video just like answering some of the most common comments on that Hercules video, because like there's some comments I keep seeing over and over again, and there's such a simple answer to them, and it's like maybe I should just answer that shit.
Yeah, you could make it a long form video too.
Yeah, I might do.
And I'll edit some images over if you like.
Like one thing people keep saying is, why aren't you correcting the whole put the glad in gladiator scene, even though gladiators were Roman, not Greek? It's like, okay, well the reason I didn't correct that is because they're not specifically saying gladiators are Greek. They're saying who put the glad in gladiator Hercules, and they're technically right, because in Rome, gladiators were highly inspired by the legend of Hercules. So I didn't see a reason to correct that.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Motherfucker!
Well, he didn't do
He
that
bought
much.
a lot of microtransactions, and I'm dead.
What the fuck? That flip attack he didn't do as much damage as that one hit. He's just like...
That was some bullshit. Okay, now you technically don't need to complete the area. You just need to destroy some certain stuff in the area for the mission. And I've already killed our assassination target. So.
Okay, well, that'll save me a little bit of time.
You just need to destroy the stuff. Which I've already located also. It's right over
Hello, goodbye. I like how there's this dead body just hanging out here.
Yeah. I feel like if we try to complete the area, it's going to take 3 times as long.
Yeah, probably. I'm just going to assassinate whoever I come across.
Yeah, might as well. Get the experience and everything.
Where's the thing I have to destroy?
My god, people are being crucified. It's behind
no.
you, right there.
Yeah, I saw the marker on the left and got confused.
Yeah, that's another part of the mission.
Yeah, you can reach it.
Please don't start supporting Marvel fascists on stream. Because
Hail Hydra.
That's right. You may anger a lot of people.
I may anger Captain America.
I don't give a shit about Mickey. Donald Duck is better.
I agree, but better than that is
Donald
Goofy.
Duck is a lot of fun.
How do I throw the things again?
You hold left, and then you use them the same way you would arrows. I think you have to hit it.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Sorry, they're fireproof. Okay, you're done with this area.
Oh, okay.
You could just get out of conflict and then fast travel if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Could you guys leave me alone?
Who are the main characters in Rick and Morty? Okay, I'm seeing the same joke over and over. Okay, Akaria wants another quiz question. Mr. D calls Annabeth Annabelle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take that over.
Yeah. Okay. All right, another Percy Jackson question.
Or you could just do a mythology
Or just a
one.
mythology question, I guess.
I would do Greek for now, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Greek. What is the name of the woman Zeus seduced in the form of a bull?
I know the name of the one he seduced in the form of a swan because it's a TV show.
Yeah.
That one of my. This is the reason why I think you'd
that
like.
One's Lita, isn't it?
Yes, Lita, and the reason I remember it is because, you remember I've told you a couple times about the show, Orphan Black.
Yeah.
And how it's about clones.
Yeah.
A big thing about that they find out later is that the project that they used to make the clones is called Lita, the Lita Project, and they called it that because they based it on the story of Lita and the Swan.
That's disturbing.
Well, later it gets even more disturbing, and I will not spoil that for you. Well, yeah, it actually kind of does get more disturbing. It also has one of my favorite lines from a gay character ever in any media, and there's a specific reason because there's this scene where they're like, "Come on, I need you to do this thing for me," and he's like, "Fine, fetch me something gay." He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters. I love.
Shane, that's a problematic depiction. My favorite gay character in media is in New Girl when Nick was pretending to be gay.
That's a very specific character.
Yeah, I think he did a perfect representation when he was pretending to be gay. Jess was like, "Nick, I need you to act more gay." He said, "What do you mean act more gay? You know, act the way you think a gay person would act." And he goes, "Jess, don't put me in a box. There's nothing us gay men hate more than when you straight people put us in a box."
Yeah, that's actually how Felix acts in a lot of the show. He's just kind of a weird guy.
At one point, the way Nick pretends to be gay, he just goes, "Oh, what is women?"
Oh, I forgot about that line. Oh.
What is
You want to know a fun fact about that show?
What?
So you know how her name is Jessica Day?
Yeah.
I actually met a guy whose sister's name is Jessica Day.
You know?
And
wow.
even better than that, she dated one of the head writers on New Girl.
Well, I think we know who she's based on.
She was actually not based on it because they made the character before that, but...
No, it was all meant to be.
No, but he does say that her personality starts shifting to be more like his sister's personality as the series went on.
That's amazing. There's some treasure under you.
There's always treasure under me.
There's gold up in the mountains!
Hello.
Who didn't Zeus seduce?
Hades.
Now, Shane, you go to He for Great Shocker, and in case you don't know, they are bug monster Nazi group who are first Kamen Rider villains. Well then.
Wait, who's a bug monster?
I think he's talking about his show.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Hydra. I'm like, I don't remember Hydra being bug people.
Who didn't Zeus seduce? Trick question. I have no earthly clue. I know he takes forms when he does it. I'm just going to say Europa because there's a lot of women. You know what's funny? You're absolutely correct. It is Europa.
Nice. Well done.
Good job. If it's female, Zeus seduced it.
Zeus is just like, does it move? Is it breathing? Good enough for me.
Seduce? Zeus?
Seduced.
Quick, assassinate.
I
So
tried.
close. Just use the super.
No. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now kill somebody else. Fuck those guys. Ugh, that angle made perfect sense.
The way I threw that and it just like came out of
It
this.
was absolutely correct.
They have 2 commanders? What the fuck is this shit? Too many
I think
captains?
they argue over who's in charge.
We're co-commanders.
Okay, I swear I heard someone say fuck
so
you.
did I.
I swear I heard somebody say fuck.
Somebody slow that down and clip it for us. Or clip it first and then slow. I don't know. Whichever one comes first. The chicken or the egg.
I don't know. It depends on who can, daydream about other things for longer.
Logically, the egg would have came before the chicken because that's...
Then there's no one to heat up the egg.
Well, because, you know, how animals slowly start evolving into other creatures.
Yeah, but who do you think would really come first? I don't think an egg is in danger of coming too early, but I think a chicken, however, is in more danger.
I don't think either is in danger of it. Remember Eddie
That
Izzard's...
guy just appeared on top of the
What
other
the
guy.
fuck? It's the Mario Brothers. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Goodbye, sir.
You might want to fast travel to the ending of the mission because it's 7,000
Yeah, I just wanted to
meters.
get out of the...
You didn't even kill that guy.
I'm gonna let him bleed out. Let him suffer. Can I kill the innocents yet? Am I allowed... Remember, which game was it where you're allowed to kill innocents when you finish?
In the first game.
Yeah, I don't know why they
That's
took that out. I mean,
Because they got sick of everyone doing it. It was bad influence for children.
no.
This M-rated game needs to be appropriate for children.
It needs to be appropriate for all ages, except for the ages it's not appropriate for.
I can't wait for a movie where parents complain, Jack the Ripper shouldn't act like that. He's being a bad influence.
Hey, what the fuck, dude?
The guy chased you. Just finish him off.
No, I'm gonna let him...
You don't have a bleed effect. He's
I'm
not gonna bleed
No,
out. He's
I'm-
gonna be fine.
I'm gonna let him tell his friends about this.
What is this fucking Michael Keaton's Batman? I want you to tell your friends. My favorite was in Bat Thumb. Tell your friends about me. Who? You know, your colleagues. Other criminals? Oh, well, we don't hang out or anything. It's not that organ. Who can you tell? My mom? Tell your mother there's a new bat in town, and he's got his name written all over her. I can't tell her that. Well, tell her to watch her step. That was the best opening ever.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of the New in Town.
Yeah.
You're gonna close on New in Town?
Oh god. Yo mama's so ugly, not even Zeus wanted to get
Damn.
Carrie was like, wow, I can't believe I got it right.
Well done, good
By
sir.
the way, I made that Yo Mama joke in my first Yo Mama jokes video.
I remember you had your Pokemon hat and
Yo
everything.
Mama's so ugly, Zeus did not try to sleep with her. And in a later video, Yo Mama's so thirsty, she forced herself on Zeus.
Damn, that's harsh.
Yeah.
Also, wow. Respect to Yo Mama.
Why the fuck do you want to kill innocents, Zagard?
You know, sadistic ritual sacrifice.
Zeus's
Usual.
outlook on life is, if it has a vagina, I'll fuck it. If it's the offspring of my brothers, I'll kill it. Well, that's not entirely true. He's also fucked a couple of guys.
No, really, huh?
Ganymede.
Why?
Form of an eagle. Every hole is a goal.
Oh, God. Okay, I would say turn that into merch shirt, but that's...
Please
that's,
don't turn that into a merch. You know, you could do it as a joke. Show like a golfing hole. Every hole
Oh,
is
true,
a
yeah, and
goal.
Zeus is just golfing.
Yeah. Actually, that would make a funny video.
Yeah, I
This
just-
is, what are you doing? I'm going out for my usual duties. What duties are those? I'll give you a hint. Every hole is a goal. Oh, you disgust me. Oh, fine. And then it cuts to him later playing golf. I don't know why she has to be so judgmental. All right. Good. Hole in one. I'm going to celebrate that by sexually assaulting people.
Maybe don't end it on that.
Yeah, don't. No.
No, it is,
Don't understand why she's so judgmental.
What has happened here?
A man's gotta have hobbies.
Wait, does that mean that all the stuff he does with women isn't a hobby? Yeah, that's a duty.
Ted Bundy should kill less people. It's a bad influence.
I remember there were people getting mad at a villain in a movie for... I can't remember what he did. He said something racist or he killed someone who was LGBTQ. I couldn't remember. It was one of those two.
Yeah.
And people were like, how dare he do that?
As opposed to what he was doing before.
It's like he's the villain. Of course he's going to do stuff like that. The point is it's a bad thing to
Oh,
do.
are you talking about It? Or...
It might have been it.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was It. I remember there was this big controversy that the It clown kills two gay people at the beginning of the movie. It's
Yeah.
like, oh no, the guy who was murdering children up until
Yeah.
this point killed a gay person. It's... now you've crossed the line. I wasn't expecting him to be an ally. I was expecting him to be the villain.
Yeah, he's evil.
I saw someone wrote a troll article about that. Pennywise is not the ally we thought he was.
I want to know who thought he was an ally. That's fucking funny. I'm just using the fire sword because why not?
All right, so another Greek mythology quiz question.
They were determined to leave no witnesses.
You know, I'll just apply this to mythology in general. Name 3 mythological pigs or boars.
That's a very specific one. Well, we know the Aramanthian boar because we've been talking about it all stream.
Yep. Can you name 2 others?
I can name at least one other.
Yeah, I can name like 7.
Well, of course you can name more.
There's so many pigs in mythology.
It's because pig is delicious, so everybody worships it. Except for the Jews. They don't, because they don't like pigs. Which is okay.
That doesn't pay for
Oh,
it.
Yuki caught Mr. Mime. Good for you.
That sounds messed up. It's like you caught a person.
Yeah.
You just have him in a cage. Get back to work, damn it. Who said you could be miming for free?
You left the investigation.
Okay, where's the rest of this?
For Zeus, if it breathes, he will try to seduce it. If not, he'll force himself.
Yeah.
Man, these horror killers should stop killing. It's a horrible influence on my kids.
That would be fucking funny.
Some people are like that.
Because people are. It's like the people. Remember the people who got mad at the Ryan.
At Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like
it's
you
an
weren't
R-rated
supposed
film.
to bring your kid here, you goddamn moron. I saw somebody posting, I refuse to let my kids watch Deadpool until they remove the sex. It's like, you're not supposed to be letting your kids see it in the first place.
Yeah, it's an R.
Said
rated
superheroes are
film.
for children, not for sex.
Nah.
You don't know.
The only one I can kind of agree with is in Eternals. There's literally like a soft core porn.
Oh
scene.
yeah, but it's so like vague. I don't think it's a big deal. But also, it was completely pointless.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
There was
the worst-
no reason to have that.
It's like, oh, they had sex. Yeah, I could have figured that out by the way they were looking at each
wonder
other.
if
I didn't
any-
need to see it.
I wonder if any parents are mad at Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I could get that a little bit. There's some scary shit in that.
Yeah, because Sam Raimi's like, how far can I push the PG-13?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all 13 numbers out of this 13.
Okay, is there something up here that I gotta? Nope, it's inside. I don't see another. Ah, fuck. Well, somehow I survived that. What do you? All I did was jump down from a roof. Apparently
You know, what'd
that's
be
a
nice
crime.
is after you've already investigated something, can the Eye of Ra go away so that it narrows shit down? Did you investigate that body next to the?
Yeah, I
dead
did.
body? Okay.
I'll just do it again.
They were determined to leave no witnesses.
Okay, yeah, Aramanthian boar. Yeah, that's one. Yo mama's so ugly she turned Medusa to stone. I also did that one.
Are you just quoting him to him?
I don't understand why that was controversial. It's literally the first chapter of the book. Everything's controversial. Someone's always mad about
Which was
something.
controversial?
The it thing.
Oh yeah. Everything is a controversy now. You, like, remember when people were like, "Did he just bite into ice cream?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta say though, out of all controversies, that's one I get behind because it's fun. It's not. It doesn't get people fighting. It
Garo
just,
says, I don't know any other pigs. Oh, that's too bad. Tokoyami says the plot is that a new organization has taken over after the Foot Clan disbanded after Shredder, and they are creating new mutants, and the turtles are trying to find out what the hell is going on. Cool! Yeah. I like, you know, it's a fun Ninja Turtles crossover, Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. Did you know, I only recently found out, there are crossover stories between DC and the Looney Tunes.
I did know this. Yes.
Yeah, there's Batman versus Elmer Fudd.
Hidden notes.
Oh, that you were supposed to do that.
I investigated, but I didn't think I had to break it. Okay.
I think I remember that taking me a long time too, my first play.
I swear to you. If I get
Alright, so some other boars for anyone who wants to know is
the Caledonian
there's
boar.
yeah, exactly. Actually, yeah, how many can you know?
Those two.
Okay, so yeah, there's the Caledonian boar, which is the boar Artemis unleashed because she was mad at people.
I know the
And
Norse boar.
It was killed by Atalanta and Meleager. Yeah, and also in Greek there's the Crommyonian sow, which is a giant female pig that Theseus killed during his travels.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, there's another sow whose name I can't remember, but it's the flying pig that shows up in the Riordan series.
And in Age of Mythology.
There's also Chrysaor, Medusa's son. Sometimes Chrysaor is depicted as a man, sometimes he's depicted as a flying pig.
Interesting. That's...
Yeah.
Huh.
I like to think of him as a man who can turn into a flying pig.
He's the or he's Man Bear Pig.
Man bear pig.
I'm cereal, you guys. Oh, is this an Assassin's Creed hideout?
Yeah, Bureau of the Hidden Ones.
Oh, I didn't know they actually gave you a hideout at the end of the game. That's kind of a nice thing.
Also then in Norse mythology, there's Gullinbursti, the golden boar, Hildisvini, the boar Freya rides. There's Serimnir, the boar that they hunt and eat every day in Valhalla.
Oh, I didn't... Well, that happened. Okay, I guess it's
Well, you found it.
Wait, is there stuff in
So
here?
yeah, there's a whole lot of piggies.
It makes sense. Boars are pretty special.
Also in Celtic myth, there's Turk Truth, the boar with a magic comb on its head.
What?
Mythology, man.
Please tell me, what is this magic comb?
It's a magic comb that, like, Arthur's knights hunted the boar to get.
What does it do?
It's magic.
That's it.
It's also a comb.
That makes me
Anyway.
think of the comb from Xiaolin Showdown.
Yeah. Kill the scholar pursuers. They're just in the pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah, they're pursuing the knowledge. Are we really gonna kill some students?
No, I'm making I'm making jokes, hoping he didn't say them. I'm sorry, Dutzy, I already did, like all the ones you've done. But I'm open to hearing more. You got any more?
Let's see if you come up with one that's unique. Let's see how long it takes till you find your own.
To be fair, I've done a lot of Mythology Yoke Mama videos, so I've probably used up a lot of ideas. It takes me a while to come up with these two. I've asked Shane for help with them. I've asked my brother for help with them. I've asked Wilda for help with them.
I feel like Costa's pretty good at Yo Mama jokes.
Yeah.
Because that's right down his alley of humor.
Yo Mama's still old. She remembers when Zeus was still a virgin. I love that one. Yeah. That's another one from one of my videos.
It's still a good one, though.
One I really liked that I did was the Egyptian one. Yo Mama's so fat, Geb is suffocating.
Damn.
Geb is the earth.
He is the earth.
Get it off!
One thing I like about the Rick Riordan mythology verse is when gods talk about other gods that have the same jobs as them.
Yeah.
Like when Apollo talks about all the other sun
he's
gods.
like, what will happen now that I'm not there to guide the sun? And then he goes, well, maybe Ra or Sol or Tonatia will handle it.
And maybe that weird thing that science talks about.
Yeah.
I love the way that they just dismiss all science.
I'm glad you love my Yo Mama joke, Ikario. Yo Mama's so stupid, Koalamos got a better IQ score. Oh, I have not done that. Good. Nice one.
Instead of IQ score, actually, no, IQ score works. Never mind. I was going to say something else.
And Tiger Claw gets hired by the new organization whose name is Excel to hunt down mutants that they created, but the mutants didn't agree with, so they ran away. Okay, so they hire Claw to kill the created mutants that they couldn't keep control over. It's kind of like the plot of Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot? Wow, that series is so great.
It is.
I know you don't like Crash 4, but apparently there are people who do like it.
You mean the newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like how it wrote off all the other games in the franchise.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I don't.
Like it's like a 10-game franchise, and they're like, we're just gonna pick up where 3 left off. It's like, okay. So, no more Wrath of Cortex, no more Twinsanity, no more Crash Bash, no more anything.
Yeah, I could see how that would bug you.
It's like you have characters from all around the franchise in your Crash Team Racing remake, but now those characters aren't even canon anymore. It's weird. I don't get it.
You know what I wish is, I really hope they come up with a new Spyro game, because they've made Spyro Reignited, but they haven't touched it since then.
I actually, what's funny? As a kid, I was a huge fan of the Crash games, and I never even played Spyro. But after playing both the remakes of Crash and Spyro, I actually think I had more fun playing the Spyro games.
They're a little bit more like kind of open world, and they've got this really nice, fun lore to them.
Yeah, it's just it feels so pleasant to play.
My cat is sitting in a box filled with wires. I don't know why, and I just noticed
Because it's a box. Shit.
That's true.
It's a box and it's a cat. Bast, get out of there!
Bast, what are you doing? Yo mama's so fat she broke Gaia's back.
Yo mom is so ugly she made Tiresias blind.
Oh damn,
Pretty good.
son. That's a burn.
I did something a little like that. Yo mom is so ugly she's the real reason Odin yanked his eye.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I didn't do Tiresias, so yeah.
He did that for the wisdom, right?
Yeah. Yo mom is so lonely, you should really call her.
Aww.
Yo mom is so fat she broke Gaia's back.
We're just talking to this guy, just doing cinematic stuff here.
I once did Yo mama's so big even Gaia went damn.
Damn.
I think I also did Yo mama's so big she walked through the river Styx.
That's a pretty good one.
What's this tracking shot you got going on? This reminds me of that scene in Superhero movie where they're clashing and the camera spins around and then they just turn and yell, "Stop it!" and then they throw up.
I like how they get dizzy from it. Oh, what are we catching? Oh, a golem. You already have a golem, Yuki. Or Alpha. Trying to steal more golems? Golem, its rock-like body is so durable, even high-powered dynamite blasts fail to scratch its rugged hide.
You're doing Secrets of the First Pyramids.
Oh, I am? Oh, okay, well. What about Secrets of the Last Pyramids? What about those? I want to know those secrets.
That guy you were talking to said a lot of things, and I totally listened to everything he was saying because it mattered.
You know, honestly, the biggest problem with this game versus the last few Assassin's Creed is I actually would listen to all the stuff that they'd say in for the side quests because they were all fun, but I don't know, something about the way they just...
I think it's the way it's presented. I don't know.
Yeah, it just feels like it's more of a chore, not like, oh, I'm exploring this world sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, kinda. It doesn't feel as dynamic, I guess, is the thing.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Is there a way to... Yes? Okay. Oh my god, I can't wait for you to watch the latest season of Stranger Things, because it's so... And I really want to talk to you about it. But I will wait. I will do my best to wait. But just as a warning for anybody who has not seen the latest season of Stranger Things, the last episode is 1 hour and 45 minutes.
I really hope at some point you pick up Ghost of Tsushima, because one, I think you would like it a lot, and two, the multiplayer is mythological.
Oh. I'll look into it.
Yeah, the multiplayer has Oni, Tengu,
Oh, shit.
and Onryo in it.
That sounds fun.
Onryo are Japanese ghosts, by the way. Vengeful spirits.
They are the Japanese ghosties, the big boos, the weeaboos. Haha. Get it?
Yeah.
You guys get it? Weeaboos? Weeaboos?
I know you. I feel like if you pick the Hunter class, you're going to use the Horizon Zero Dawn outfit all the time.
I mean, I probably would.
Yeah.
I love that game. I love that series.
Yeah, I told you, right? They have armor sets based on God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Shadow of the Colossus, and Bloodborne.
I have one quick question. Why is it so brightly lit underwater?
Yeah, wait a minute! It should be even darker!
See,
Hey, wait a minute! What's going on with the lighting under the water?
I get it so
it's
that way
because you can't pull out a torch, so they're like, okay, here, it's bright underwater.
Yeah,
what do you want us to do?
I get it's for game mechanics, but...
Shane, that's the real secret of the first pyramid.
Okay, where am I supposed to be going?
Well, that other thing is another pyramid, so you're supposed to explore this pyramid.
Where do I go to explore?
I guess deeper? I don't know.
Is there something up here? No. Okay, let's go down. Oh, that's where we go.
Oh yeah, I remember. I came here a little earlier and I was like, I don't want to do this puzzle right now. Yeah, this is a puzzle.
I'm guessing we have to try and...
You have to, like, I guess, get some weight
on
one in order to lift up the other.
There we go.
Alright, just get it as close as you can, then yeah, weigh that one down and pull the thing further.
Can you... Okay,
You could climb up the thing you pushed.
Yeah, I know, I was... And then the game was stupid.
Alright, so now pull.
I pressed circle by accident.
Imbecile!
Imbecile.
You deserve to die for that.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Yeah.
Let me go through the temple, ma.
Yo mama's so ugly she's scared Achilles. Okay.
Wouldn't it make more sense to say she's scared Phobos and Phoebos?
Yeah, Phobos and Deimos, yeah, actually. That would be good.
What else?
Actually, I might use that in the next Yo Mama video.
Oh,
So
you guys were
she's
here for the
scared-
creation.
She's scared Deimos and Phobos. I
don't
did
know.
do one where, so Oiwa-san is a Japanese creature, like the ghost of a woman who died because she saw how ugly her face was. I did one, Yo Mama's so ugly she killed Oiwa-san a second time.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you can pick up those things, those are weights.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
I gotta pick them up individually?
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was... Okay, drop.
But the giant whose name is Azazel, Azazel from Marvel Comics, whose name is Azazel, tells them that he wants one of them to be kept alive, whose name is Jacob, who has a special ability that Azazel wants to experiment with more. Okay. I love Stranger Things. I watched the whole thing 3 times. So excited for Volume 2. Damn, you watched the whole thing 3 times? That must have been quite the time commitment.
I've watched it all once, because I think it's good, but I don't love it as much as something like Avatar.
Up to episode 5 of the 4th season. Okay.
Yeah, just a heads up, episode 7 is fucking long.
The episode is a whole ass movie. Yep. Yo Mama's so ugly she inspired the squonk.
Wow. Okay, I guess we can leave these here then? I thought I had to pick them up, but I guess not. Alright, we're getting close to 3 hours, by the way.
You need to bring more weights
Son of a
over
fucking
there.
bitch.
That's
You
the
gotta
thing.
fucking be fucking squawking me, you fucking...
Because Bayek is really fat, okay? He's fat as shit.
Wow, that's messed up.
Oh, shoot that. Yeah, there you go. Bayek, lose some goddamn weight, you fat
No, I
fuck.
like pasta too much.
Shut up, you fat ass.
I love the pasta.
Nobody likes your fat, ugly face and your fat,
That's it.
stupid,
Okay, I'm gonna stab you
ugly
with my
fatness,
pasta sword.
You fat freak. Fat freak of fatness.
Mama, he made fun of my fatness.
No, I don't know if that's enough.
I'm just gonna put another one just in case. Just gonna leave one here.
Yep.
Just be an
gonna leave
asshole.
it there in order to have sex with it later.
What the fuck, dude?
Hey, you said it.
I mean, yeah, but you didn't have to repeat it.
You know
jump
what?
up here.
Give me ST trivia. Oh, Stranger Things.
I don't know that much Stranger.
I watched it all once. I don't know if I know enough to give you trivia. Oh, shit! You found the fucking horde.
It's our new horde chat. This will
For the
go.
horde!
This will go right inside the Dragon's Den, everybody. All this stuff goes right in the Dragon's Den. All right, who called the purple bow, and who said they wanted the mini pyramid?
Alright, go check out the tablet.
The tableot.
The tablet, which is glowing because it's fucking magic. This has the exact same image on it the other tablets did.
It's just part
What's
2.
special about this?
It's part 2, Andrew.
There's nothing special about this. Okay, you nailed this pyramid. Okay, I gotta go to the other one. Maybe just fast travel out.
Can I?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, there's a statue of Ptolemy down there. You should break it.
This one?
Yeah. Ptolemy's been dead for a while now. Why does he still have statues? Come on, it's time to make Egypt get with the times.
It's because they got to get the building permits, Andrew, and the destruction permits, and you know, it's a whole thing. Lots of paperwork. It takes about 6 months to go through.
Yo mom is so ugly, Zeus would rather do Jinx. What you saying about Jinx? Jinx is beautiful. Beautiful. Jinxie.
Jinx.
She's getting banged by Mr. Popo.
I'm still sad Jinx never got another evolution in Gen 4 along with Electabuzz and Magmar, because I always felt like they were like a trio.
Yeah.
Because you know how in the first gen there's the 3 birds, the ice, electric, and fire bird?
Yeah.
And Magmar, Electabuzz, and Jinx are found in the same area as you can find those birds.
Yeah.
And then in Gen 2, they all also got baby forms, Electabuzz, Smoochum, and Magby.
Yeah,
but
so it's because of the controversy.
Yeah, even though that's not what it's based off of, but whatever. People are going to get mad.
We'll get mad about everything. I'll bet when I release the game and people see the Noribotok card, they're going to think that's some sort of stereotype.
Which one is that again?
It's the creature with pitch black skin,
Oh, right.
a bald head, and its eyes hanging out of their sockets.
Yeah, is it that's how the creature
It's like, I don't know how
described,
many
right?
people you know who have their eyes hanging out of their sockets. Yeah, real stereotype right there.
It's also, based on an actual thing.
It's based on a Japanese yokai. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'll bet there will be somebody who thinks
Mythology guy, I want to learn Aztec myth. How do I start on it? Get a time
Okay.
machine.
So let me check. Did Jake Jackson do an Aztec book? Because if he did, I actually don't know that. And let me take a look at my list. Do I have any Aztec myth books? I think I have the Angry Aztecs is a great book for learning about Aztec culture and some of their myth as well.
By the way, instead of TMG, you can just call him Andrew. We call him Andrew here on the Dragons.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. Feel free. Like, that's my actual name.
His name, yeah, he's Andrew. He makes the best brew. That was bad.
Yeah, so, Horrible Histories, The Angry Aztecs is a fun little book for learning about Aztec stuff.
Wow, thanks for finding that. That made total sense.
Yeah, there's also, I just remembered, there's a Matt Clayton book called Mesoamerican Mythology, which has both Aztec and Mayan myths in it.
That sounds cool.
So that's really useful. Is there a Jake? Yes, there is a Jake Jackson Aztec book. I love the way Jake Jackson writes, and he usually covers a really good amount of stuff from the culture. So there's a Jake Jackson Aztec myth book. And really, you can find all 3 of these books on the list I have linked in all of my YouTube videos. So you can just go to that and you'll find these books. Do I have anything else on here? Not Aztec related. Okay. But yeah, those 3 are all good choices. So, Horrible Histories, Jake Jackson, and Matt Clayton. Those are all series that have good Aztec stuff to learn. I'd say Horrible Histories is if you want the more fun kiddie version. Matt Clayton is if you want the more encyclopedic version. And Jake Jackson is if you're looking for a good collection of the stories, in a more adult written way.
I'm hoping that soon Rick Riordan will have a whole Aztec series, but it's also kind of dark for kids.
I would love that. He's referenced Aztec mythology twice, so it makes me think he's building up to it.
I think he wants to, but I don't know if he can.
He specifically listed Tonatia. He listed in the Apollo series, he mentioned Ra, Sol, and Tonatia. He already has an Egyptian and a Norse series. And Tonatia, that's Aztec specifically. Now, he is... Under Rick Riordan Presents, there is a Mayan series, but Mayan and Aztec are a little different, so...
Have you read that one yet?
No, I haven't read it yet. I haven't even finished Trials of Apollo yet.
Yeah,
and I've put Trials of Apollo on hold in order to read a book called The Changing of the Gods, which was actually written by a fan of the channel, and so I wanted to prioritize that and read that first.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Have you started it yet, or?
I've started it. So far, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, let me,
it's weird that I call it a lot of fun. It literally opens with this depressing shit. Hades is in the underworld, and the Trojan War just ended, and he's bringing in the thousands of dead souls from that shit. And he has a conversation with Priam, the former king of Troy. And it's like, if you're into mythology, I think you're really going to enjoy Changing of the Gods, because there's so many references to myths and the Iliad and all this other shit.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it an actual book, or did he just send you, like, a pre?
It's a book.
Oh, okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah, it's available on Amazon. I bought it. Yeah, like, he just told me he had written this book, and I was like, I want to read it. And so, yeah, I bought it.
How far are you in, like a fourth?
I'm just a couple chapters in
okay.
so far. Yeah.
That's good. So you're at the beginning.
Yeah. But so far, very enjoyable. I like also that Hades is the main character, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you never see. And since he's my favorite god, I enjoy, seeing his outlook on everything.
I feel like the closest we've gotten to that in main media is the game Hades.
Yeah. Or the comic Lore Olympus.
Yeah, that's another one. I've read a few chapters of Lore Olympus. I'm glad there are people who like it. I really am, but it's just not for me at all.
Yeah. I have fun reading it, but it's not something I think I would ever be a die-hard fan of.
Yeah. It's got a cute art style. I'll give it that, and it seems like it really is kind of fun, but
I think it's something that really the writer was originally just making for fun, but it popped off so much they were like, oh shit, okay, let's make this a series.
good for them.
Yeah.
I'm always happy whenever somebody succeeds in what they're enjoying. Okay, where the fuck do I go? Do I have to go underwater?
You go speak to Mercus. Go into the water where the lighting is much better.
Yeah,
and then speak to Mercus.
Wait, is he outside?
No,
Oh, he is outside. Wait.
He's over there.
What the fuck? Is there a fast travel point?
Not real. Not super close, but you could you're on top of a pyramid there. You could easily get there. So you already did both pyramids. Nice.
I guess I did.
Sweet.
That was fast.
I think this was a pre-order quest, Secrets of the First Pyramids, even though it's basically nothing.
Yeah, they could have made it a lot cooler. I'm surprised this one didn't have a cool cutscene like that other side quest.
Honestly.
I feel like pre-order shit should either be just some, like, really cool, like, fan stuff, or it should just be really fun.
Like, when they have shit like that side quest that ended with you in the Duat talking to, like...
Oh, yeah, that was fucking cool.
If you can have more stuff like that, I feel like the world can feel a lot more alive. It's hard to make the world feel alive when the NPCs just feel so NPC in so many ways.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, though, Curse of the Pharaohs has some more dynamic shit going on in it. I remember really, like, legit liking the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC a lot.
I mean, it better have some good stuff in it. We paid for that.
Yeah. You got it on sale, to be fair.
I still had to pay for it.
Yeah, but yeah. Technically, we had to pay for this whole game.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, since it's going to be a smaller thing than the full game, and,
Yeah.
Which you say is better, the DLC stories or the main story?
I have more fun in the DLC because you actually go to a mythical realm in it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there's actual mythical creatures in that realm.
Speaking of
so
mythical
for
realm,
me, it's the DLC.
Yeah, I'll probably be on the same path as you. Speaking of a mythical realm, I had a question and now I've forgotten it.
Ambrew? What's he brewing? That's my name.
He brews the drink of the demigods. It's not of the gods, the demigods. It's nectar light.
Oh, careful, we're talking to this very important
Diet
guy.
nectar.
That's it. The artifacts form a diagram. Ooh, so we're gonna die.
Oh no. How many grams is gonna kill us? Grams of weed. That was dumb. I'm so cringe.
If you think about it, Andrew, you said that different views, who is stronger than Zeus? Well, I ask, who is the one sibling Zeus never goes against? Talking about Hades here. He always agrees with her. Oh, are you talking about Hera? He always agrees with her and gives her what she wants with no arguments. I think he's just like, he doesn't like
her nagging.
He just doesn't give a shit enough about the people Hera wants to kill to like stand up for them. So he's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. There was another point I had about that. It makes sense that Hades and Poseidon would both be stronger than Zeus because they were born first, so they're older. But the other thing is, they spent most of their life inside Kronos' stomach, so maybe they didn't get to actually like grow properly because they were in his stomach.
Based on actual mythology stories, I'm going to confidently say Hera is not as strong as Zeus, because when she did the coup against him, she specifically sought out Poseidon because she thought it was possible Poseidon could beat Zeus in a fight. If she thought she could beat Zeus in a fight, there'd be no reason for her to do that.
Also, she would just rule the world by now. So.
Yeah. She doesn't like Zeus overall.
I
don't think Zeus would have been able to force himself on her if she was stronger than him.
Yeah, I think she only stays together with him because her whole thing is literally
yeah,
marriage.
or it would be dishonorable not to.
Oh, fuck me. I kind of hate these, like, climb up the specific way puzzles.
And that, okay, Toko says, and the ability to transform into two different entities with the same body. So he can turn into a black bear monster and a gray wolf monster that have their own personalities and abilities. Dang.
So it's like Ben 10,
Changeling.
but with,
Yeah, kinda,
personalities.
yeah. I love Ben 10.
Ben 10 was really cool at the beginning.
I love the original series. It just got like weaker and weaker as it went on. Alien Force isn't bad. It's just not as good as the original series.
I totally get why you say that. While Alien Force is my favorite, that third season.
Strange
really hurt.
slots here. Quickly,
We have to put in our floppy disks.
Yes, indeed. Maybe. When did we get the third one? Did the guy already?
There were
have it?
2 chests in the second pyramid.
Oh.
From here, the Shining Pyramid. It seems to indicate those ruins out east.
Why are these ones red, by the way? I'm confused.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Does this vault unlock some special armor? Because in another Assassin's Creed game, that's typically what it would do. Your feet are
find out.
gone. Your feet are completely
No,
gone.
as a man of the cloth, my feet have a nice, healthy layer of callus.
There's an Egyptian mythology yaoi about set in Horus, and by God, it's fucking dark. I know, I've done videos about it.
I did not know about that, and I'm not surprised.
It's the lettuce thing with the seal.
Oh,
in it.
about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like. I thought you meant that there's like an anime yaoi about.
No.
I mean, if it was up to Toko. Not that I'm against it. I'm just saying. I know you'd want to have an actual story like that.
Alpha said I was talking about Hestia. Oh, well, for all we know, Hestia could be the most powerful Olympian. I honestly, yeah, and the reason she wasn't in Hera's coup is because she's like, leave me alone, Hera.
I would say, I don't know. This is basically
I don't know.
like...
It'd be funny, I think, if Hestia turned out to be the most powerful. She was the firstborn in several versions.
That makes sense, yeah. And who was the firstborn in the other versions?
Hades,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's either her or Hades.
In the versions where Hestia is the firstborn, Hades is still the secondborn, so, yeah.
I feel like Hades or Hestia would be the strongest, but because both of them don't give a fuck about Olympus drama, they're like, you guys do what you want.
Greek mythology is kind of inconsistent. Sometimes they say being the youngest makes you the strongest, and sometimes they say being the oldest makes you the strongest. Like, Chaos is the oldest being, and he's the most powerful being. But of the Titans, Kronos was the youngest but the strongest, and then of the gods, unless we go with this Hestia theory, Zeus is the youngest and the strongest.
It feels like the writers just didn't know what to do with the characters.
Yeah.
I kind of hate in this game when they're like, follow the person. Wait, what? It was just over there. Why do we need the fucking camels? We could have just walked here.
Yeah.
I get it's the desert and it's tiring, but come on, guys.
We're going a little overtime, but it's fine. Let's
We'll
just
just
finish
finish
this
this.
mission.
You are a hazard to yourself.
Cario, welcome back. I'm glad your phone's not dead anymore.
It is. Wait, where?
Oh no, there's an actual yaoi that hasn't been turned into anime yet called the Ennead. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
The statues have survived.
I'm not surprised. Japan really likes their Yuri and Yaoi stuff. Like, really likes it. But they also like their good family stuff. Speaking of
Investigate that dirt.
Speaking of good anime, everybody should watch Spy Family. It's such a beautiful and wholesome story. I think you and Wilda would really love it.
All right.
What the fuck? How did we...
Wait. If there was all that dirt on top of this shit, wouldn't it have all fallen through the cracks here?
Yeah, how do we drop a torch again?
You just select another weapon. I mean another sword. Oh, well, typical. Oh, R2. But it won't burn. Just have to... Oh, it did burn. Never mind, I don't know. For some reason, sometimes it burns, sometimes it doesn't.
Some wood is magic and some wood isn't. Come on, get into the vault. What are you doing?
Asshole!
Come on.
Oh, he's glitching out. Come on! Hit him. Get in there. Push him. Push him.
Get in.
Get in the vault, you asshole! Come on, get in. There you go. Jinx, give me a soda.
No. I am not Jinx. I am John Kase. My name is Brunamanya.
Brunamanya. Set those snakes on fire.
Set them snakes on fire.
Right,
Let
now,
them
come
feel
on.
the fire.
Come, we must make haste. Then get your ass over here already.
Are you?
Oh my god.
Oh, did you see what he said? Are we?
I hope we aren't angering Wadget because you killed snakes.
God, I hate the NPCs
I
in this game.
hate escort. Get your ass down. Just shoot him so he falls.
I wish. Oh, a mini
Ooh,
pyramid
what do we got?
inside the pyramid.
Ooh.
Is
See, this is cool, but it's just annoying that we have to escort this.
a perfectly preserved pyramid, a relic of the gods.
The origin of all good things.
Of all good things, really.
Maybe you should get that treasure.
I can't move. Okay, there we go.
Has been perfectly preserved.
I didn't see the treasure.
Perfectly preserved? Look at this room. It's fucked up.
But the pyramid is preserved, and that's all that matters. Oh, wait, this guy's got a hunch. Notice that? He's like,
Yeah. Hunchback
Well,
of
hunchback.
Notre Dame.
No, this isn't France, Andrew. This is Africa.
Wait, this isn't France?
No, this is Africa.
I thought this was Unity.
No. This is not Unity. We do not have as many bugs. The game can actually be completed. You don't have to apologize.
I'll bring what we found here back to the Library of Alexandria. Yeah, it'll be safe there.
Yikes. Yeah.
Okay, you're all done. I
All
guess
right.
you didn't get some special gear for doing all that.
I got a
You got
bow and arrow.
us. You got us leveled up, so that's good.
I'm gonna get out of here first,
Yeah,
and then it just auto saves, right?
yeah.
All right, chat. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for stopping by. We're gonna go look for someone to raid real quick. If you want me to raid anybody, use the channel points. And we'll do that raid unless I hate the guy. Then I won't, because I don't want to raid people I don't like. But there aren't that many raiders that I don't. Oh, thank you for following Hunters 0003.
Coolio.
Is that like above 007?
Where are Hunters 1 and 2?
I know. Where did they go? All right, I think we're probably gonna do the lazy raid and just raid Jeremy real quick. If you guys don't know Jeremy, his name is GetFa. He's a really cool guy. Sometimes he does watch parties in his Discord if you want to hang out with him. I'm thinking of maybe adding a new channel point goal about maybe having a watch party with you guys in Discord. I'll look into it. We'll see what we do. We'll talk about it. And guys, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Here is the raid message. Remember, if you are not subscribed, Zagard's cat brought me here. Pog Champ. Zagard uses Dragon Powers, and now I'm here. Zagard 7, if you are subscribed, we are rating Jeremy of GetFa. Andrew, is there anything you'd like to tell the chat?
It's always fun to be here with you guys.
It really is always fun. And you guys know where to find him, the Mythology Guy, on most social media. And if you can't find him there, there's Tartarus Games. Just look it up. Man, we have a lot of people with the raid. Go copy those messages. Thank you all for staying here. I love each and every one of you guys. It really does mean a lot seeing you guys chatting and just being here. Even just saying hi for a quick second is great. It's so much fun. We will see you tomorrow. We're playing some more Kingdom Hearts 1.5. Andrew may or may not stop by, depending on how busy he is. We'll see. We're almost at the end. We just beat Riku for the first time in Hollow Bastion, or the second time in Hollow Bastion when he has the outfit. Anyways, guys, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Most importantly, be thankful for everything you have in life. And don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye.